Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again to another one here on the desk. Yeah, man. I'm your host, Coach Minzy, and we are here to talk some track and field. Of course, it is in the heat of the Olympics. Yes, the eve of the Olympic Games, and certainly a lot of people have a lot to say. And of course, I have some things to say as well. Big up to all the people. Yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Now, I must say, big up to all the persons on the internet who have been putting in the work, you know, um, especially talking about Kishian Thompson. I've never seen so many Kishian Thompson video in my life. It's like even persons who initiated that Kishian Thompson is not going anywhere because he has not run. I mean, they have gone on to say that Kishian is the man to beat and all of these things. Yeah. But I mean, it goes to show that Johan Blake, it is not only Jamaicans who don't like losers, right? Because Jamaicans are not the only ones. Because even some of the American pundits, they didn't have Kishian in the thick of things. Now, all of a sudden, these persons are talking about Kishian. So, quite frankly, it is what it is when it comes on to sports fans and pundits out there. No, I also must say, Johan Blake, I don't believe that the Jamaican fans, they don't love and appreciate what you'd have done over the years. I fail to believe that. What I do believe why the people are coming down so hard on you, because they see where you are now, and it is as if you are tarnishing your reputation and your record that speaks for itself, which you're the second fastest man over 100 and 200 meters. And what the people are saying, do not tarnish your record by continuing. Now, I understand why you continue, because when you go to those meets overseas, that's how you earn. So that's what folks don't understand. Hence the reason they are telling you not to continue. But you have to just continue to do what you're doing, earn what you're earning. I mean, you made a very clear statement that if you didn't say anything, people say you're weak. You said something, and then people start attack you. But that is how social media space is. Once you decide to go on the media to talk, trust me, people are going to criticize. People are going to comment. People are going to rebut. So it's your decision that you made to go and, talk about what they did or what they said about your interview. So you have to just deal with the repercussion of these people reacting to what you initially said. So that is what's up. Big up the people. Of course, opening ceremony is coming up. Opening ceremony, people, is coming up tomorrow. And of course, we will be having a live stream. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So definitely we will be up and running for a live stream where that is concerned. Yeah, man. We're gonna have a live stream. We're gonna have a live stream where that is concerned. But of course, we come to talk about the track and field situation. You know, whole of things are going on the media, and we have some things we want to discuss because it is getting interesting. Olympics are gonna kick off tomorrow, and the fans have a lot to say. The fans have a lot to say, and you know the interesting thing, I put it in a video I did today. You know, you get what me I say. Big up to Fabian in the building. Welcome. So I put it in the video today that some of these people who are punditries, if there's such a word, seeing, if there's such a word, I mean build a word, I don't know if a real word, seeing, but these people are not coming from a place where they are trying to be, and let me use trying, because if you at least try to be reasonable in your utterances and in your publications. Seeing a lot of things that I said, you don't believe, you don't agree. However, you can understand where I'm coming from. A lot of things Fabian said you don't agree with either, but you understand where we're coming from. But we now just put out some things because of mere sentiments and feeling of, you know, what you'd call it, entitled, that, you know, we are expose our people. I mean, that just don't make no sense. It just don't make any sense. It has to have some level of credibility to it. You get what I say? So that is what's up. That time I look at ramblings. Yeah, me talk about the Johan Blake situation, Fabian, and now me talk about the pundits who go around and attack things that they're not really informed.
The pundits.
Yes. Listen.
Okay.
One thing I know about US people is when they come on to basketball, don't challenge them. Yes, when they come on to football, which is the handball, which is similar to NFL, let me call it by right name, NFL, don't challenge them. So when they come on to baseball, do not challenge them. Yes, when they come on to probably softball, volleyball, and all of these fine sports, don't challenge them. But me, I said to Uno now, when it come on to track and field, don't challenge we. Because Uno think Uno know about the sport. And Uno don't know about the sport. Sad to say. See? So big up on yourself. Fabian, let me check out some comments. If you have anything to say it while me check out some comments.
I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head with everything, you know, because the reality is, I think the Jamaican fan base, we love misery. We like being nervous and jittery. We don't like when things are calm. And so a lot of times when we say stuff, they don't believe what we're saying. And I'm not saying they should believe what we are saying. I'm saying if you look on the logics of what we're saying, if it's logical reasoning, then you can understand. But they prefer to run with some information that it just don't make sense at all. It sounds good, but it don't make any sense at all. And we also have to understand that in Olympics, feelings will come into play. We have to be careful about our feelings just the same when making predictions, when giving information. And any information that they say that we give, we fact check every information before we go public with it, because the most important thing for us is credibility. We don't care about if we give the information first. If it sounds good, credibility is our biggest asset here. And so once I see us put out information, that means we have checked it, fact checked it, and recheck it again before we put it out. All right. So that being said, a few hours to go. Big show soon start.
See, Rocky Hill come on and say Americans have been in track and field game longer than Jamaicans do. Well, I don't know how to measure
That's even
that.
worse.
I don't. Well, that's even worse. I don't know how
That's
to
even
measure that.
worse.
Here's a commenter, Fabian. Do the video with Sherika because, of course, information dropped, and part of the information is that her physio. Remember, him talk about says a cramp, right?
Yeah.
The physio did a live, and somebody asked him, how is Sherika doing? And the man said, Sherika is fantastic. That's the exact word he used. So now I mean you do the video, and somebody decide to challenge me, say, how comes me say my name coach and I talk say Sherika is
It's
this
fine.
and Sherika is that? You get what I say, Fabian? So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
telling me that, oh, my whatever child bring woman and a AAU manual and he knows all of these stuff. And I ask me, why do athletes weighed before they enter a training program? Me I say, why you ask me that? That is the easiest question out of manual him ask me. And having a manual doesn't make you know about the sport. Having a manual is just vicariously. That doesn't make you a coach. Did you go to the rudiments of coaching? Do you have a philosophy of your coaching? What kind of philosophy do you have as a coach? What kind of training program you can write? Do you understand periodization? Come on, people. Hey, when you don't challenge me,
I think you're going to laugh them at periodization.
You notice me never tell the people them what kind of qualification me have.
You know?
You never tell them.
You feel like you want
I'm not going to tell them.
You don't even tell them for them stop.
I will never tell them.
Stop challenge. They need to stop.
I will never tell them. And them think that more and more these utterances are really, 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 really agitate me because as you know, me not like stupidity or utterances where no basis. See? So big up to the people in the building. Me tell them so we 10 set up over Paris and they don't believe we Fabian.
Yeah,
We
I
10
mean,
set up over there's a 10.
why you jump off yet, because I mean, if you add something to that,
go on.
Because the reality, all right, you don't have to tell them what you do. I don't have to tell them what I do. But this much you should all know. We are not just two men who decide to take up a laptop and a camera and just talk on YouTube. We have history in the sport. All right, we have history in the sport. And we have jobs. So it's not a case that we just take up a camera and say, hey, me like track and field. And we just go talk about track and field from a fun level. You realize? And then, first of all, the program name Coach's Desk. That alone should at least give you some idea. The program name Coach's Desk.
Then think we're not coach, man.
So that alone should give you an idea. All right, so we're not just two fans who are talking about track and field. All right, so when we talk about track and field, we know what we're talking about most times because nobody ever gets them 100%. So that being said, when we give you information, you can take it as credible. With Sherika, I mean, when we saw it and we did our checks, the information that we got was Sherika was fine. And a whole bunch of people say, oh no, that is more than a cramp, whatever. I mean, and the physio says she was fine. And then no, the physio came out again, says she's fantastic. And I see everybody start running with it now. Oh, Sherika is fine. Sherika is this, Sherika is. I mean, but we got that information and we gave you the information. It's just that that's not the information you want to hear. We are so credible that the Americans full up over here.
Yeah, man, every night once they lie down forward.
They are them full up over here. But our time.
all the information of Fabian. Look how long we have dropped nuggets about
Like,
this.
we are probably a drop
From
nuggets
before
about
Olympic,
March.
from after trials.
From there, from before
No, from
trials.
before trials, we have dropped them nuggets there.
You see the people, sometimes it fly over their head because before trials, remember we said to them that a certain twin will surprise everybody, but it's not the one that everybody is expecting. And them never read into it and say it's not Tina, it's Tia we are talking about. We are saying from before trials, you know.
Yeah, man.
And we said that in I think in March she ran a time, and we said we don't see her again. And as a fast time she did run in a March. So think about that. It will fly over them head, man.
Hey, everything wrong. What go on? Yeah, Steep Hill or Stony Hill. Well, Stony Hill that Jamaica. And Rocky Hill come bout. What I deal with? Me know who ever boy a spy, you know. Yeah, man. Hey, I want things still enough, Fabian. They love it show, you know. They love it show. And guess what? Me I go a thumbs up for that. See it there?
Yeah, man.
Me I go a thumbs up. You see, Rocky Hill, as American as he is, he love his show. I mean, respect Rocky Hill for that. Seeing? So Rocky Hill, yeah, one of them will get thumbs up, but not lie. You see, everything track now in wishy-washy. Everything track flip-flop. Seeing? So right now, and me now say everything track now rate the thing, you know, but everything track kind of push to a slip. I push to him a deal with them.
Everything track delusional.
Everything wrong, yeah, man.
Delusional.
So Rocky Hill, I one of them where me nah go fling with still, you know. You see me I say? Me nah go fling with Rocky Hill. Rocky Hill, I want a good one them. Seeing? But if he slip him a slide, you know. If Rocky Hill slip, him a go slide. No, we never drop no nuggets but a triple double. Move first, so move that first, so. But drop nuggets but triple double. Hey,
I know basketball we are playing.
Well, I know Fabian, you see people them and they all right. We say something and it go a different part. But they are neglecting that what we said before. Elaine was in very good nick.
Yes.
She got aggravate the injury. So on the stop, what like say, we did the wrong there. So she did a good nick. Seeing? That was it. So no don't take boy. We say, all my clone talk about that too, you know, about oh no predict about Elaine and Ray Tete. Elaine was in good nick. So don't get that twisted. That is a fact. She was in good nick. However, she picked up a niggle. She aggravated the injury, the whole injury. Seeing? So on don't come go on like say we are talking, so nothing no go so. Y'all finna call me everything facts. Hey, there's if you don't know who is Glenn Mills, you cannot talk about everything facts. And if you cannot run 11 seconds, you can't tell me about everything facts. So don't go there. Do not go there, everything wrong. Seeing?
Okay, everything track and them over here, no? They love
over here, man.
You know the funny thing, I had an interesting conversation with an American coach yesterday. You know?
Yeah.
And the way it was like 2 hours, like back and forth. And him have to concede when we finish. Because he was talking about, if Noah gets 4 gold medals, that's unprecedented. And so I said to him, it's not possible. I said, Noah will be lucky if he gets 1 gold medal. He said, well, the 100, the 2, I'm like, the 200 is Noah's playground, that's for sure. But the 100, I don't, barring any mishap, it's out of Noah's hands for the 100. And he was saying, oh, Noah ran 981 and he looks good. And Kishane ran 977. And so I said, the problem with you guys is that you guys are looking at the time. You didn't actually see the race. So they are using the times to say, hey, Noah ran his heart out and ran 981. Kishane ran for 60 and ran 97. There's a big difference. A big difference in quality there. And that's what I was explaining to them. I say you cannot just look at the time only if you say, oh, 9.7 is not that far from 9.81, because in truth it is close. But then when I look at the effort that was made and how fast they were running, it is very far.
Hold on, we get a call for the show. Early call.
Early call, I want to have a kill.
Carla, welcome to the show. You're live.
Hello, good night.
Yeah, man. Good evening or good night. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Raman Stewart once again.
Where you dealing, Raman?
Yeah, man, calling the most informative and innovative track and field program, Coaches Dex.
Big up yourself, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. After I just tuned in live, I was just going to decide that I was just going to listen.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard about the Noah Lyles story of wanted to get 4 gold medal, I must say, for a young man, that's a very ambitious task, of course. But there will have to be a lot of obstacles because he's down to complete the 100-meter and for sure the 200-meter. And between the 100 and the 200, that will be like 6 rounds. So, and of course, he will be doing the 4x1 as well. So I don't think he would have enough horsepower to really conquer that. And in fact, you can't really say that he is sure to get the double in the sprint because as it stands, that's going to be a very hard one in the 100-meter where Kishan Thompson really looks very imperious. Of course, Oblique Civil looking good as well. But when I watched that race, the 9.81, that race wasn't as smooth to say that it is convincing that he would run somewhere in the 9.7 region. I think even though he ran a personal best, but he ran wholeheartedly to win that race.
No, but Carla, in his defense, and this is why we are the best around here, because in his defense, I think that was one of his best race this season in terms of execution.
Indeed.
I believe he ran hard, yes, but that is an indicator that of course he can go into the 9.7 realms.
Well, I'm not disputing the fact that he cannot go into the 9.7s, nor am I disputing the fact that his race wasn't technically up to standard because, as they rightfully said, this race in this season was a very complete one to his type of stature because that race he didn't sit in the block a little bit late. He came out of the block a little bit quicker than normal, and of course he maintained the top end speed and acceleration. But as I said, that 981 is good. His personal best was 983, and he take it down to 981. But as I look at Kishan Thompson, 977, ran up to 60 meter and started to cruise within the last 40. And if he can maintain that, of course, first going into the rounds, learn how to manage the rounds properly. I think practically Kishan is looking at a 9.6. If he can calculate a very good race and if conditions is in good hands.
Okay.
But I think it will definitely be impossible for Noah Lyles to get that 4 gold medal.
Yeah. Everything wrong. Kishan does not need to run 9.7 3 times. And that is where y'all get this thing wrong. You see me, I said that is where you people get this thing wrong.
Hey, them have a bag
Well,
of they have a bag of wrong information and they are just so low. It's like they're wrong and strong.
Yeah, you don't need to run the 3 rounds
in 9-7,
in 9-7. That's
if you don't have
nonsensical.
to,
Huh?
if you don't have to, if you don't have to,
No, they don't have to run 9-7 in all 3 rounds. And this is how why I said research is important. To see if everything wrong had done his research, he would have known that in the Jamaican trials, Kishan ran 9-8, 9-8, and then a 9-7. So that tells you that
that's
he
right.
can put together
Mm-hmm.
a great series, 3 sub-9-9 times in
And that
without
is
breaking
after,
a sweat.
and that is also after he has not done um any races for the entire year.
That's his first race for well 1.5 because I don't consider the 4 year where he felt the cramp a race, but that was his first real competitive race
Right.
for a year.
You mean the trials are the race
The,
where you
The
the
ran in
trial,
trial, the
91?
trial,
trials,
the
man, the trial.
trial was his first competitive race because the
Yeah,
first one
yes,
he
so
pulled up.
true. Yeah, that's true. But I think he'll also look very good as well running the 991.
Oh, he was easy running
Been
the 991 in
very
Europe.
easy,
Very very easy,
very easy.
beating Simbini and Tiboga with ease.
Absolutely with ease. Absolutely with ease.
Checking his mirrors easily.
Yes, but definitely the 200-meter goal for men, definitely that is for Noah. But where the 100-meter is concerned, that's not a certainty for him. As all the Americans make it look like.
And the 200, I just believe that the 200 is not going to be as he's gonna have to work for that.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
He's
Definitely
gonna
agree.
have
But
to
but
work for that 200.
right. And to be honest with you, if he does not have a very good 100-meter race, for example, like in the final, let's say they are at the Olympics now, and this is the final, and let's say that he's not on the podium for the 100-meter final. What will that do for his confidence going into the 200-meter? Is it going to inspire him more, or is it going to defeat him a little bit more?
I think for Noah is pretty confident and he loves the 200. And so I don't think the 100 would affect him that much. I think it would
I
just
think it
push him
would
to work harder.
inspire him.
It would inspire him to say, all right,
Mm-hmm.
have the 100, the 200 is mine.
Yeah, because the reason why I said that is because if you look at last year World Championship where he won gold in the 100-meter, 983, and do the same in the 200-meter and also won gold in the 4x1. So based on his performance, he will be saying that this is now his era to dominate. So maybe the expectation for the 100-meter might perhaps would have climbed a little bit more after the success from last year. Because maybe he was thinking that Oblique Civil perhaps would have been his main challenger coming from out of the Jamaican camp. But then he has another big surprise to say, oh, wait, this is somebody who is very much more serious and looking very flawless, more even than Oblique Civil. But I think this is absolutely good for Oblique Civil as well, because he will not be carrying the weight. He will not be carrying the weight on his shoulder with the expectation that Jamaica is depending on him like the last 2 years. Because remember, last year and the year before in the World Championship, he was looking very, very great within the rounds of the 100 meter. And just when you think that he was going to kick on, I think the pressure or the moments got the better of him. But I believe in this case now, him heading in to Paris with another Jamaicans who kind of take the spotlight off him a little, I think this should be a even more greater opportunity for Oblique Civil, knowing the fact that the pressure off his shoulder has been relieved a little bit.
People them say I try to find a negative where there is none enough.
Me?
Yeah, man, then you attack.
No, but as I'm speaking about Noah, but Oblique Civil just popped out on me. Yeah, and as I said, the reason why I said it is because going into the fact that he was like the favorite for Jamaica to win a medal at the Olympics in the 100 meter, but in 2 consecutive years, we realized that the pressure get the better of him, or the fact that maybe he couldn't have managed the rounds as well get the better of him. So I was just saying that this perhaps will be a good opportunity for him, given the fact that he would not be considered as the #1 Jamaican going into the Paris Olympics.
Yeah, but Oblique. All right. So for me, and this is me being honest, when I saw Obliques 9-8 at national trials, with the ease that he ran 9-8, I was saying everybody else is running for that bronze medal because gold and silver coming home. Until I saw what Glenn Mills said about him being injured and not being able to train fully, not being able to do explosive work since I think Monday or something like that, because he went to Germany and was getting treatment. Now, if Oblique can get back to that form that he had at national trials, then I am sure that we're getting first and second. Either case, based on the videos that I've seen of Oblique, he looks really, really good in training. He looks comfortable in training. And we have to remember that Glenn Mills is a super, super coach. Glenn Mills, he has prepared Bolt to win at 3 Olympic Games. He has prepared Bolt at many championships where we thought that Bolt, or some people were saying, oh, Bolt is not 100 or whatever. So if anybody that can get Seville into shape, it's Glenn Mills. So I'm hoping that Seville gets back to that form that he was in at trials, and I am sure if he gets back to that form, then the silver medal is for him.
It's definitely Oblique Civil.
He's gonna medal regardless. They have him to medal regardless. But then the color of his medal will be dependent on how much work they have put in between Monday and the next week, Saturday.
Okay.
All right, Ramon, you want company is stream because your line are busy up, whole per caller come in,
All right.
So you can free up the line. May I drop the link?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, the people that did that call, you can call back. Or me can call them back. Me see if me can get them back.
Oh, somebody was saying that we said that
Houston,
Seville didn't run all out at trials. When Kishian passed him, Seville back off.
Caller, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Yeah, man, you're live on the coach's desk. Turn off the background sound. We are here with Self Echo.
Oh, coach, how's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah, it's me. I used to call into TXT with you. What's her name? TXT tag time. Anyways, I just want to just talk about the whole 100 meters pretty much. They just follow up on what was discussed, not to digress a bit. But I don't know what you're covering, if it's just
No man, you
generic.
talk. There's a track show in man. Talk what you talk, man.
Okay. I'll just say I think for the 100 meters, like based on like what Fabian said, yeah, I'm just thinking the same line. I don't know how much work is put in after going to Dr. Magic's hand and after his injury and all that. So yeah, the 100 meters gold is Kishen's to lose. At least I know Kishen will be going maybe final 9-6. That final, I think the gold medal will be a 9-6. Hopefully that's the fast track, you know, and all that. So hoping that maybe Oblique second and maybe Father Hype. Yeah, pretty much just 1, 2, 3. That would be my prediction. However, the Olympics always have a surprise. There's always a surprise in the Olympics. Somebody else could break into that. But at least for the gold and silver, I already know it will be maybe one. If all things being equal, should be the first two Jamaicans and maybe this guy, because I know if this guy put, and it might really have impact his 200 meters. So here's the thing. Now I think his goal is putting all his stress to run that 100 meters, and there are two things. Psychologically, it might affect Father Hype if he doesn't win that 100 meters, and there's much pressure on him going to 200 meters because hopefully he doesn't stress himself because now he's going to be running his heart out. I don't even know how the program is arranged, when the 200 meters heat begin or something. So all those factors will play into that. Yeah, but for Sherika, I don't know if Sherika. I know I listened to your opening discussion about her fitness. Physio saying she's fantastic and all that. Hopefully she comes in good. And yeah, then Shelly, I saw videos of Shelly Ann today, some different platforms showing her training and all that. So I think Shelly will be on the podium, but I don't know what she's gonna get. That's what I know she's gonna. And once she's in that final, she's gonna be on the podium, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people are writing her off self. Not even. I saw this guy's medal haul today. What's his name? The guy that works with Jamaican team. What's that his name? He didn't even counter to even medal in the 100. What's that his name? The one that does that works with TVJ. Trying to remember his name. Trying to call
Fort.
No, he has a YouTube channel. He talks about
Maverick.
Maverick.
Maverick was so funny. His predictions were kind of funny. Maybe he's just trying to be conservative anyways. I don't blame him, trying to play defensive. But he didn't even give Shelly. I was surprised. He didn't even call her to be on the podium. He just said, oh, Sherika will be the only one that might take a medal from Jamaica. And he just said, okay, Tia might be a surprise, but he didn't count Shelly. And okay. That was a funny prediction anyways. But he's trying to be conservative, and that's fine, which is good. But anyways, I think that the sprints are going to be interesting. The games have started already, and let's see how things go.
Yeah. All right, big up yourself. Where you calling from?
I will join your stream. I think it's better to allow other people to talk.
Yeah. Where you calling from?
Oh, so I'm calling from the United States. I'm a resident in the United States. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You sound African though. That's why I ask,
Yeah, I'm Nigerian. I'm on TXT talk time with you. It's me, Zol. My name is
okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, remember the name. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm resident in the United States.
All right, big up yourself.
Yeah, I will join the stream anyways.
Yeah, man, you could.
Yeah, okay, bye.
All right, so everything trap. Big up yourself and thanks for joining. But here we have a red card. I don't know if you have any idea about football. We have red cards on this show. Let me show you so you can have an idea before you start. Hold on, before you start say anything, me not say hold on, man. Hold on. Because we have to give you an update on what is happening now. So if you say anything out of hand, y'all get this, and that meaning say y'all get kicked off for the show, right? if you see this come up, you know it's a warning. That means you tread thin line. You understand? So no disrespect. Just talk your talk, give your prediction, and make we have a wonderful show. So that are the ground rules. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, Coach. You already messed up. That you just you let me know. You just let me know that you don't want me to talk bad about the Jamaicans.
No, but everything track. You can be speaking and putting your prediction. You don't have to talk bad. We not talk bad about Uno. We probably say Uno now win because we see something Uno not see, but we not call no names and all of these things. And careful how you this up. Hey, careful how you talk about Shelly too, you know. You will get a count for that.
We're not wishing any injury or any false start.
No, we're not wishing no injury or no false start. We not stay like you. So them things them here talk about. So we don't want you say nothing disparaging about the athlete. That's why I make sure show you the card them.
Yeah.
I remember say you everything wrong, you know. So go on, say what you say.
Well, I guess I'll tread lightly then, since you know.
Me tell you, I already make you the warning already, so you have to.
No freedom of speech in Jamaica, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Hold on. And of them foolish system, you can't take about freedom of speech, you know. Everybody have freedom of speech, but there are certain things that you cannot say, and you know that. Come on, man.
All right.
And if we have to go down that road again,
then. I'll stay
all
respectful.
Right, cool.
Then.
Go ahead.
But I'm just letting you know, Kashane. I want to talk to the funny looking fellow on the top right corner. I want to talk to him actually. You are a meat rider for Kashane Thompson. You
meat rider for Kashane Thompson, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Because you always talk about Kashane Thompson ran rounds. He ran those little rounds at the Jamaica trials where nobody barely ran. What, 3 people ran sub 10s when almost everybody in the American finals ran sub 10 except for 2 people. It was the complete reverse. Almost a complete reverse. Everybody, 5 people ran under 10, 9, 9, 5. Like, it's not even the same. So you're talking about rounds where he was kind of like racing high school, like these college guys from University of Texas.
Can I come in?
That were kind of hold on. Let me get to the point. Let me get to a point. I'm telling you, Fabian. That's your name. I almost forgot your name. I'm telling you, Fabian. Oblique Seville is a 4th place muncher. All he knows is 4th place. Kashane Thompson didn't start running sub 10s until last year. But you got your faith in this guy as if he's consistently always going to world champs. He's like Sidney McLaughlin. He always shows when that's not even the case. So how are you going to back that up when we go to the Olympics in Paris and he gets cooked? What's going to be your excuse?
Hold on, everything, chap. May I answer that part before you talk about Fabian? Hold on, Fabian. May I make him talk? May I make him talk, Fabian?
I wanted Fabian because he was.
No, Fabian, I got answer. I know. Hold on, Fabian, I got answer. But me need to tell you this. Remember, say, Noah Lyles don't win nothing in the Olympics 100 meters yet. Yeah? So don't talk about newcomer. And when Shelly and Fraser Price win her first Olympic, nobody never know about her either. She never win nothing either.
Exactly.
So that me I tell you, say, you don't know the sport. You just come and think, say, yo, because speed win everything track, not experience. Speed win. That the fastest person are going to win, not experience are going to win. Go on, Fabian.
Fred Curley had the speed last year too, and look what happened to him.
Fabian time, not your time.
All right, so first of all, everything track.
Everything wrong. Give him the right name.
Yeah, I'm not even going to use patois because I wanted to understand. Yes, in America, where you use words like funny looking and stuff like that, we don't play those games in Jamaica. All right? So that's the first thing. I don't know who you're addressing as that funny looking person in the top right. And we don't deal with that in Jamaica. That's the first thing. Now, you are saying that in Jamaica, they had little rounds. rounds are rounds. You can only run with who is in front of you. All right. Now, my question to you is: you're saying only 2 persons ran fast in Jamaica, right? Let's take Oblique Seville and take Kishane Thompson, right? Put them in the American trials. What would their position be?
Say that last part.
If we take Oblique Seville and Kishane Thompson, the time that they ran in Jamaica, and put them at the American trials finals, what place would they finish?
I don't know because Kishane only ran 2. Noah Laws ran 3.
No. See, that is where you are wrong, sir. Our trials are set to mirror the Olympics. We had 3 rounds. We had the first round, then we had semifinals, and then the finals. Kishane ran 982, 984, then 977. So this is where research is important. And for all of you out there in America who don't do your research, if you had put Kishane Thompson and Oblique Seville in the American trials, they would have finished first and second. Just so you know that.
Fabian,
they would have finished first. No. Stop. They would finish first, second. Another case in point. Because you're saying basically Kishane ran against nobody. Kishane ran in Europe against Ibogo, Simbini, and a whole host of other Europeans. And it was the same exact thing. Kishane ran 60 meters, check his rearview mirrors, run across the line. Noah Lyles ran with Simbini and Tibogo. And it was almost a photo finish. They are not the same. And if you, I have seen Noah Lyles run in person. I have seen Kishane run in person. If you were doing enough research, you would know. Kishane just started running sub 10 last season because he just started becoming a pro last season. I have to remember, Noah has never won a gold medal at the Olympics. I think you need to focus and hope that Noah wins that 200. Because let me give you some information. Noah has never run faster than 19.5 when he has run the 100 meter and the 200 at a global championship. So you have to remember that. Area 9's PB is 19.49. Tibogo's PB is 19.50. Kung Fu Kenny's PB is 19.5. So now you have 4 people in the 19.5s. So it's not as clear cut. So I think that's what Noah should be focused on. And stop trying to discredit Kishane Thompson. He's the world leader for a reason. Stop trying to discredit him. I remember who he's being coached by the best coach in the world. So don't try to discredit Kishane.
Coach, can I talk?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
So, I'm a neutralist. I don't support. I'm an engineer and I look at data and look at all those things. So, coming to, I agree with Fabian. Like, all Kishane's races from round 1, round 2, 60 shut it down. I've watched this guy. I started following Kishane last year, actually. That's when I like, who is this guy? Of course, he was injury prone and Frano found a solution and all that. So you can't compare Kishane to Noah. Noah Lyles ran his heart out. That 9.8, everything, all his energy. But all Kishane's race so far has all been 60, 70, shut it down. He's just jogging. Dude has just been jogging, looking left and right. And he can run 9.6. Kishane is a 9.6 runner. I don't know. I've not seen it, but I think he's a 9.6 runner. Oh, no. And I trust Frano. If this guy is fit, forget about first timer. What happened to Shelly Ann? Shelly Ann was the first timer. She blew everybody away in 2008. So this is the Olympics, right? Whether you've gone to World Championship and whatever, this is the fastest guy in the world. And if Kishane and this guy were to be in the American Olympics, they will have blown everybody away. That's the top 2. So top 2 without running full. Remember, running 60, 70, jogging, not your 100, not the 100 meter that we had that was in US, that everybody was running their heart out to run in 9.8. So let's see what happens. But I believe currently those are the fast guys, and pretty much that's it. So let's give honor to who honor is due to for now, and let's see what happens next week, Friday, Saturday, the 100 meters will start. The heat will start on 2nd of August. And we'll see how things pan out. For the female, I think 2nd for the guys on the 3rd of August or so. So,
yeah.
so
No, I just want to throw something in the chat with
Yeah.
that the Americans are claiming that Noah ran the American record while doing the 100. He did not. In Budapest, Noah only ran the 200. He did not run the 100.
He never ran the 100.
In Oregon, he did not run the 100. He ran the 200 only, and he ran 19.3. In Budapest, he ran both 100 and 200, ran 19.5. At the American trials, he ran both 100 and 200, ran 19.5 again. He has never gone faster than 19.5, running both 100 and 200. When he did the 19.3, that was in Oregon World Championship on that fast track when he only did the 200. So don't come around here and talk about facts because you have everything.
Hey, listen to now. You have a next thing that I want to add to what Fabian said. Because Fabian school him, he might try research, and that we always tell you everything, Chuck. So when you come around pana ends here, you have to have your information. Because once you talk nonsense, we have a show it way. Everybody from up north, they weren't talking about Kishane Thompson because they did not see him, they did not know about him. They saw our vlogs and see we are talking about him, and they were saying that, oh, I am not going to pick this person because he cannot run. He has not run yet. Seeing? Now that he run, everybody all of a sudden switch and stop talking about Noah Lyles. And it's all Kishane Thompson. So you people are hypocrites, everything, Chuck. Only that boss say him can't get into the conversation because we don't see him run. So we don't trust our information. When we don't finally see him, we don't change our argument.
We're not talking about Kishane Thompson and give him a congratulations. We're talking about Kishane Thompson and let you all know that he's a one-hit wonder that's going to.
No, that's you. That's you.
It's other YouTubers too. I'm not the only YouTuber.
But I'm telling you, that's you. From what I've seen, only you.
Aaron Brown, 100K a day. I'm not the only one.
Okay.
I don't agree on that.
But it is still without basis. It is still without any sort of evidence.
There is evidence. He hasn't ran enough. Remember Elias Garcia with the Sharks Athletic Club? He did the same thing in 2022, and look what happened to him ever since then. He hasn't done anything. He ran that one fast time, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's faster than Noah Lyles."
All right. Hold on. Oh, I get what you're saying.
All right.
But everything, Chuck. Remember, this man did not just show up this year. This man ran last year everything wrong. See? And he proved that he's fast because he ran what? In his debut season coming out as a pro athlete, the man ran 9.91 and he ran 9.8 twice. He was also closing in on Christian Coleman and the said Noah Lyles, who was in that race. Seeing? Your northbound persons, they indicated that from them time that they say that this youth is going to give problems. So everything wrong. If you can't be somebody that is objective, your conversation are gonna be on one leg. It not gonna make no sense. So you cannot just say, oh, because he has not run much. He did one season and he ran 3 sub-10. Seeing? And he came back this season and it's the same thing again. 4 sub-10 in 4 races. So you're gonna tell me now everything, Chuck, or everything wrong because he has not run the amount of races that you desire for him to run. He's not gonna matriculate. I put it to you that every single race that he runs in Paris, it is going to be a sub-10. And I want you to put that in a pipe and smoke it because that is truth.
Hi, Coach. Good night. Can I interject?
Yes, man. Who is this?
Lord
Lord of what? Strongberg?
Yes. All
Welcome to
right.
the show.
Just remind that person who talked to Fabian about the person and the up at the top there. I'm going to inform that person that when Marcel Jacobs won the reigning Olympic champion, no one knew Marcel Jacob, and Marcel Jacob became the reigning Olympic champion. He just came onto the scene and ran fast and beat the Americans and claimed the gold. Noah Lyon ran the 200 meters in the Olympic at 2021 as well, and Noah Lyon is the bronze king because Andre Degas got the gold, Kenny Benjamin got the silver, and Noah Lyon got bronze. So that person needs to remember that persons who are not always on the scene always triumph when they come on to the big scene as Olympic. We will always push out. So you don't have to be running fast or year long over the years before you can become an Olympic champ. And I'm going to make reference again to Shelly Ann, who you spoke about. When she came out in 2008, as a matter of fact, Shelly Ann would not have been at the Olympic team based on Jamaica standard because no one knew Shelly Ann at that time. And Shelly Ann ran and claimed gold for Jamaica 2008. She went back again the following Olympic and she claimed gold again for Jamaica. Usain Bolt, when he came on the scene, he was a 200-meter person. Usain run his first 100-meter May 2008, said to his coach, I want to try out the 100-meter at Olympic, and he claimed gold for Jamaica. He went back again and repeated several times. So then can't say, oh, Thompson just come onto the scene. We are never out there showing off like Noah Lyle. We are, I just a little bit, but with Talawa. So we are going out there and we are going to claim what is ours and we are going to defend our title by claiming back our Olympic gold.
Hey,
and then you remember that Jamaica has the 100-meter male Olympic record, world record, relay world championship record, relay Olympic record, and also the world record. Move a little bit what with Talawa, and we are there to stay. Thank you for accommodating me.
Hey, don't go in there. Don't move a foot or a finger. Everything wrong. And the lady a teach her this. Take word youth. I tell her say only don't know about it. So if our females and the ladies them can come and teach her the sport, you must know say we engraft that something. Yeah. So just I don't know if you have any more words to say, because there's nothing more we can say after Fabian school you, and then you go to the principal and the lady put upon the lap and just a beat you, make you know say, listen to me. When teacher talk, if you listen.
I just feel sorry for y'all. I just feel real sorry for y'all next week. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? You know, I feel sorry for you because obviously your cranium is not receiving all of this knowledge that we are spitting right
y'all
now.
Aren't winning. Y'all aren't going to win. How do I tell y'all that?
No, but it's not winning we're talking about. No, we were talking about what you think Kishian will do and will not do. We not reach winnings yet.
He won't do anything.
Okay.
Noah Lyles even said his girlfriend even told him that he's injury prone.
Oh,
y'all
Lord
have a snake.
Jesus.
Y'all have a snake inside of y'all's country, and it's Noah Lyles' girlfriend. She already exposed the man. We should be talking about that. That's what we should be talking about.
Here we go.
Wow.
The people them say a red card, everything wrong. So
a red card ringing up the girl.
Since as we are telling you something now, you now believe what we are saying, because I know what Junel said to Kishian to Noah about injury, our father hype. It is nothing new. That was out there.
It's public knowledge.
A public knowledge that. So that's no secret.
Yeah, but y'all from Jamaica, y'all knew it, but us Americans didn't really know that man like that.
So what is that going to do? What is that going to do to you? What is that going to do to you?
What do you mean?
How is
How
that
is
going
that
to
going to
help you that
benefit
he's
you?
injury prone?
How is him being injured? I
Yeah.
can't put 100% confidence in him. That's like me
No,
putting
but we
Anthony
don't.
Davis over LeBron.
No,
Knowing
but that's your duty not to put confidence in him. Put your confidence over Father Hype.
I'm not saying Kashane Thompson can't win. I'm just saying Kashane Thompson won't win.
But you're contradicting yourself. If you have a belief that this man is injury prone and you don't have confidence, why are you're not saying that he won't win? That sound like you're flip flop, man.
No, I'm not saying he's not fast. I know he's fast, but I haven't seen him race.
But
look on the screen. Look on the screen.
you haven't seen him race what?
Yeah, man.
I haven't. Y'all were talking about Akini Simbini. These are the same people that got their backs blown out by Noah Lyles in London. Like that's not saying anything. And Noah Lyles ran so fast, he made Arian Knight and Akini Simbini run their fastest times for the year. And you can't say that's not true.
And
Let's South Tobogo.
Oh, come here, say you missport there.
Yeah, I meant Let's South Tobogo. He made them run their fastest times. Because Shane Thompson didn't do that when he ran his little 9.92.
It is not Noah that allow them to run their fastest time. They execute their race. Nobody can allow you to run your fastest time.
And everything wrong, it was closer to the Olympics, so they would have been in better shape.
Yeah, they're in a better shape. So I mean, that is nothing to attribute to Noah Lyles.
He got that week off.
He said he would have run 9.7.
He said well, he did say he needed that week off, and he got that week off, and he got a PB. So y'all were talking crazy about me. I watched y'all's live stream. I watched you, coach. You was talking about
but
taking off that week, and look what happened.
Yes, and listen to my basis.
What was his PB?
From Noah Lyles, I've been competing. From Noah Lyles, I've been competing. You ever seen pull out on a race?
Nope.
No, exactly. So for him to pull out this year, it has to bring some attention to. That me I tell you, so no know sport. You know that people are gonna talk about that. People like me are gonna talk about that because I have never seen it before. And obviously, I also said that it is better for Noah Lyles to pull out of that race because he can get more work done at that particular time than if he goes to a one-off race. I did say that. So what did I say wrong?
It's not just you said wrong. You was making it. When you was talking to your friend Fabian up there. I remember you specifically said he was laughing about it, like Noah Lyles was scared of Kashane, like he was scared of. Y'all was laughing about it.
He's scared of Kashane.
He wasn't scared. He got a PB. He got a PB. He got PB.
He's scared of. Listen, the man come out and say him have to do some extra work because
and negative headwind at that. Negative. Kashane had a 0.9 headwind. Just remember that.
All right, listen. If you took an extra week off, right, in training to work on some stuff, you went to the event and you ran a PB, right? 981, good PB. And then there's this other person who runs 60 meters, shuts it off, and runs 9.7. Wouldn't you be scared? That person is jogging faster than you have ever run in your life. You wouldn't be scared? And just for a point of information, so make sure you take notes when I'm talking, you know. Noah's PB in 2018 was 988. So from 2018, Noah has been trying to go faster than 9.8, and it's 2024 now, and Noah is still at 981.
And them same get all like secret them and it can't work. Anyways, we have a next female caller online. Welcome to the show.
Yes, good night. Good night, everyone. Listen, you see that caller that is talking? I don't know what is his name. I don't remember what his name.
Everything wrong.
Let me tell you.
You know my name. You know my name.
You see, when we come out like bull, you're going to get your little tile because you're going to do it up yourself. Sorry, but I don't know if you set up for your show. You understand? I want you to leave or at least them alone. Yes, you want to leave with at least them alone. Because Jamaicans are known. It's not no, it's we not just a come. We're about from a long time, right? So Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight.
I know facts that.
You understand?
A goat and all of them cow and then in there.
Yes,
Dog
get your
and
facts
puss.
straight. And last night, I don't remember the show that I was listening to, right? And all of the Americans, them. And one of the guy, I gotta say, oh, Tia, nah, make the finals now, Ray. Listen to me. I can't wait for the final 100 meter. Come here, tell you, say, American, them are gonna see we. Them are gonna see the black, green, and gold. Yes? And we're gonna shock them up. That's all I have to say. I Sherry, this coach, and big up yourself and big up Fabian.
Hold on, which Sherry? The same Sherry you want me know?
No.
Oh,
no.
a different Sherry this.
I call me always there in the comment.
Oh, yes. Remember, you know. Big up yourself.
No, big up.
That's first to talk about Tia.
I know some things say you support the other side. But the things say you support the other side, you know. But we never know you're on full side, man.
No. Me a big Jamaican. I'm there. Listen, coach. Me I get my hot cover when me there at work.
Yeah.
I'm a goat in my colors. Me I want to get Shelly and everybody feet on one shirt when 100 meter run. Yeah, man. It turn up around here.
All right, Sherry. Big up yourself, you know.
All right, big up yourself, coach.
All right, cool. Hey, everything wrong. The people them say I've got to take a breezer now, you know. Because the argument that go around in a circle, we can't convince you, obviously, because you hold on to your point. You don't want to learn. See? And we have been teaching you, Fabian teacher, the lady come on and teach you.
Coach.
One next lady call in, me teacher. You don't want to learn.
Coach.
Yeah, man.
So for me, I pick the shows I listen to. I like listening to neutral sports shows, regardless of the country or whatever. Talk about facts. So I don't follow I watch Ready Set Go by Gatlin, and I think that show is good. They are kind of neutral. I like the way Gatlin gives his feedback, not like arrogant like some other people that they don't look at fact. Gatlin talks about facts. Gatlin, and I've forgotten the other guy's name. I watch yours. I watch TXT sometimes. I come on. So I pick because some people just talk out of whatever, just maybe their country and all that. Talk about facts, right? So regardless of teaching, what will be next week. I hope people will come back. We convene on that day. I'll be watching it live, and I know you're going to have it live. Hope everything and everybody will be here and not run away and give excuse, because then I know what my people will give. They will give excuse. Oh, he didn't, or the gun didn't go out well, like they said in Jamaica. They didn't hear the gun, or they need to use the pot to start it. I don't want to hear story, or the starting blocks was leading in Paris, because those are the excuses to start hearing. Oh, or now they say they've changed the food in Paris. That's what I read now. The food that they used to give them before the organizer. So that's what you get. Just be ready, coach, to hear excuses from them. Or the starting blocks were bad. Or they didn't hear the gun. Or something happened. Or the time schedule, you just hear those excuses. That's what they always give. Father Hype always like to give excuses. In Jamaica, I said the gun was not, he didn't hear the gun. The gun didn't come up very well. That's he didn't hear it. Maybe they clapped their hands or whatever. Let's wait what the excuse will be.
Hey,
what's
his name? What's his name?
Zal,
yes.
Zal, I have a question for you.
That's a last point you have, everything wrong.
Why are you watching Ready Set Go when Justin Gatlin has been caught for dope over 3 times? That's the last person you should be listening to.
They give factual information on other athletes. I only listen to the information. I'm talking about their doping history. Go to what are they giving? What information? I'm not going based on whatever. I'm not going to their personal history life. It's whatever they say. They say this athlete is what they're talking about. So we're not talking about doping now. I'm talking about facts. What's the data this year? Kishane has been jogging running times. That's a threat. And when they asked this dude at the USA, whatever, I was watching it concurrently on Peacock, and he sipped his water. I saw it on his face. It was like, damn, okay, they're running. It's obvious you can read body language. So let's see what happens next week. That's what I'm saying. It's all forms, but people will side whatever they want to side. Everybody has who they're going for. Me, I'm going to support my country athletes, Toby and Musa. So, but again, I'm kind of neutral. I like success. I like good people who are doing well in there. So I follow what's the right thing. I like Jamaican athletes. In America, I like Kung Fu Kenny. He's a real guy. He's not too proud, and he talks his shit. And don't be surprised, 200 meters, something is going to happen. I'm very sure. And Kung Fu said it after that track. Dude, see you in Paris after the meet. Don't be surprised. Dennis Michelle has surprise for you guys.
No, you better be surprised.
Dennis Michelle is going to surprise you guys.
No. We're going to surprise y'all.
I'm talking neutral. I'm not for Jamaica. Wait. I'm just saying athletes. I'm picking. Y'all, I'm not Jamaican, so get it straight. I'm a neutral person here. So don't think I'm not Jamaican. I'm supporting athletes. I have some athletes I support. I said Kung Fu Kenny is United States. While you're US, I'm just saying Kung Fu Kenny has a surprise in 200 meters for you guys. That's what I'm saying. So I didn't say Jamaica. So don't chase me. I'm not Jamaican.
I know you're not Jamaican. I can tell you're African. I can tell. But the point is, Gabby's winning the 2, Sha'Carri's winning the 1, Noah Lyles is winning the 2, and any Americans winning the 1 for the men's. Noah could win the 1. So basically, you're not going to win any gold medals. I don't see Jamaica taking not one gold medal.
I'm not from Jamaica.
No, I'm talking. I know you're not from Jamaica.
No, he's not referring to you.
Everybody else on this platform is from Jamaica, so I'm talking about them. They're not. No, there's not for the 1 and the 2.
So what will happen? Okay,
will get a gold.
Good question. What will happen to your platform if you next week Jamaica sweeps? What happens to you, to your credibility? Because you have a platform. I don't follow your platform anyways because you guys are not credible. I don't follow everything.
Yeah, you do. I see you. Yeah, you do. I see your comment. I see your comment under my comment section. Don't come on here and log. Yeah, you do. Y'all be the same ones. Someone don't watch your platform. Be the same ones in my comments.
I don't even know what they call everything. I just see the first time. Everything something. Everything brown or yellow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what they all say.
And I listed the platforms I'm on. I said Ready, Set, Go, TXT, and this one, Coach's Decks. Even I had to call Coach. I called in earlier. So
if you watch TT Track Time, you see my video.
Oh, I don't. Anyways, what I'm just going to say, just be objective. That's what I'm a neutral person here. I'm not supporting. I'm not from Jamaica.
What you laughing at?
I'm just saying, you guys, some of my American brothers, they talk too proud on some things that don't make sense. Talk based on data. Don't attack the facts.
Y'all don't have confidence, bro. Of course, y'all. I be seeing this too. I be seeing some other Jamaican YouTubers talk about this. Oh, Noah Lyles, he be bragging, boasting too much.
Yeah,
that's when you have confidence, you do that.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. We have a caller online, but before the caller start talk, Kayla Aaron, big up yourself on that super chat. She said, Coach, I look forward to this live each week with you and Fabian. This show make me so happy and excited. Make sure you do shows about the juniors leading up to the Peru when the Olympics is over. All right, Kayla, definitely big up yourself on that. We have a call online. Caller, go ahead.
American man we are talking. What name?
Everything wrong.
Oh, you know, it is everything wrong. Well, me I tell him something now, because he don't know about running. He just learn. No, it's not a place that 100 meter, yeah? So you remember that.
Don't know.
You have 3 men who beat him. 2 men run fast on him to the air, and 1 man will beat him. The 3 of them will beat him back. And remember that. You have a man run 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, and you have one run 9, 7, 7, and a big civil beat him. That's a field problem. So him try to remember that. So all him did the attack, and run him out, him remember them stats there. And stop run him out. No lies never as fast as no lies ever run at the history, and I was there. And I catch up back time. The man run fast, long time. Him just start to run fast. Where Bolt say that Obix will go win the 100. Wish me have it as. And see, Kishi, they look like him awesome, him look impressive. Look out of touch. So I don't know what that man attack say. The world greatest runner say, Obix will go win. So no lies will go win. He not understand the thing.
Bro,
He's a
you
teacher,
talking?
man. He cannot listen, you know. Listen,
Are you asking me? Are you asking me?
Begin the last. Hold on, begin the last piece.
Wait, are you asking me? I'm
Hold on. No, him not finish. Hold on, everything. Him not finish. Him not finish.
You see him Bolt injured in a 2015 and come back. Who was the fastest man them time there? Gatlin, who run down Canada and beat him. You see him Bolt. He was talk foolishness for running. You remember stats here? Stop talk foolish. Once you're fast, you cannot lose. That's the man I'm teach you. Once you run the time is always gonna be there. You work for the time, and the time I'm gonna beat you. See, you know, Gatlin never run fast like Bolt in life yet. Some more beat Bolt. What do you mean, Joe? Like him did in 2017, I don't want the time you can't beat him. Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Hey, everything track. If people must say, if people must come off our show now, because they must say, what I know with that. They must say everything wrong. Yeah. If people must run off because of you, I mean, I don't want the people them going.
Yeah, I know. They be in my videos. I be your little troll, your little fans be in my videos talking about everything wrong, everything falls.
A good entertainment is to them.
But you know what I say? You can't.
But I've never been wrong. That's the thing. Y'all keep calling me everything wrong, but every time I do a prediction, I'm never wrong.
A prediction is a lottery. Everything wrong. Why we call it everything wrong is because everything you come utter about the sport, you're wrong.
What you laughing at? You was wrong last year.
Predict. Anybody can predict. Anybody can make a prediction.
Yeah, and I was wrong the year before, and the year before, and I was wrong this year. That's how predictions are.
Bro, you can't wrong in a prediction. But we call it everything wrong because you don't know the sport. You always a mix up and attack foolishness. We even ask you who is Glenn Mills and you don't know Glenn Mills. Oh, you fear talk about
I do know who Glenn Mills is. Y'all never asked me that. I do know who he is.
We gave you a research to do. You never know who Glenn Mills was.
Yeah, I did. Y'all didn't ask me today.
He asked you today.
He asked you. They did. Oh, it's Jamaican coach. I know who he is.
Wait, who is the coach? So who did he coach? Wait,
he coached Oblique.
Really? Wait, coach. Let me ask you. So who is only Oblique? What other athletes has he coached ever?
Kashane.
Wow.
All right.
So who was Usain Bolt's coach?
Hold on. Not telling me. See me, I tell us that's why we call it everything wrong. Anyways, go on with that. Everything wrong. Mute the mic.
All right, blessings. Good evening. Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Everything tracked.
Wrong.
Thank you. No, it's everything track. He knows my name. He's a subscriber.
So let me speak right here. I'm not a subscriber. Let's get that out the way. And I will never subscribe. What I'm trying to say is I don't even think that you qualify to even be on this prestigious platform that we're on right now.
Who are you?
And sir, you don't even know who Glenn Mills is. First of all, you said that Glenn Mills is the coach of Kishane. You're incorrect. Many of the times, the thing that you say, I really do believe you do it for clicks because you know that the Jamaicans are going to get upset and come over your platform and comment on your videos. So therefore, you do controversial stuff in order to get views. And I honestly believe that the things that you're saying, you know that they are wrong, but you say them anyway in order to get views and clicks. And so that is kind of smart on your part to do. So what I don't want you to do is to think that what you're saying is correct and mislead the people that don't know much about track and field. Even though I do believe that you still don't know much about track and field. The fact that you don't know the coach of the fastest man ever in the history of track and field, it speaks volume that you really don't know about the sport. You don't know what you're talking about. And I really do believe that you should not be on this platform. You do not qualify to be on this platform. So you saying, oh, who are you? You do not qualify to be on this platform. I really do believe that coaches that should not have you on this platform to let anyone even be aware that you have a platform that exists in the space because it is not qualified. You are a bum in the space. That is what I come to say tonight. That's all I come to say. You do not deserve to be on this platform. You should be off. Why are you even here? Go and discuss NFL. Go and discuss basketball because that is what you guys do. You guys don't have any idea what track and field is. The regular man on the streets of Jamaica.
Calm down.
Analyze.
I'm not soft. I'm not soft.
No,
I'm
he's not soft.
He can say whatever he wants.
No, man. Not everything wrong. Remember, me tell a long time say if you come off, because people them say if you come in the comment section because I don't know. See, a man, see lady when it on, she drop a super chat and say you have to come off. So because she school you have to be obedient right now.
Do y'all know who Matthew Boland's coach is?
No, go in. Of course we know. Go in the comment section.
No, I want him to answer. I want him. He's more prominent than Kashane. He has more.
No, but nobody not Matthew Boland. No, big star.
Wait, what is he asking?
I want to know. I'm asking him specifically. I'm asking him specifically. Do you know who Matt? No, I want to know. No, I want him to answer. I want him to answer.
Which team Matthew Boland make?
Like Matthew Boland, the college standout that can run 1, 2, 4.
Yeah. People know who he is way more than Kashane Thompson. So since apparently,
no, everything track. You know, he's American. We know Matthew Boland because
a one-hit wonder versus Matthew Boland, who has way more accomplishments.
No. We do research. We actually know this word. You don't.
What accomplishment?
I know he just said what accomplishments. Okay.
So that we are asking what accomplishment are you talking about from Matthew Boland?
What has he
done?
He has won national NCAA championship titles. What has Kashane Thompson done?
What him win? What
has Kashane Thompson? No, answer this. What has Kashane Thompson done?
So it was not asking you about Kashane Thompson. The question was, do you know the coach of the fastest guy ever in 100 meters? I'm talking about Usain Bolt. You're not talking about Kashane. That was the question. You don't know Glenn Mills is the coach of Usain Bolt. That was what made people like, wow. If you don't know that, I'm a professional engineer in the oil and gas, but I follow track. I don't have a track, but I can tell you history of track because I read, I Google. So if I have a page, I do my research. Talk about that. I talk about data. Know what you're talking about. I know all the coaches in Jamaica. I know Nigerian coaches. I know American coaches. That's why I called Dennis Mitchell. When I said Dennis Mitchell, Kung Fu Kenny, you threw me off. I'm like, yeah.
Red card.
Everything wrong. Me have been asked a long time if you go in the comment section and do it, And don't you say you're not thin skin still, so you understand what this means.
Yeah, man, he can go, so we can continue the show.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end it with this, and I'll let y'all praise Kashane Thompson. At the end of the day is gonna end. Dude, about what you smiling for? At the end of the day is gonna end. All right. And we already know who's gonna get the medals. I'm gonna make the video.
Before he leaves, I'm going to give him I was gonna give him Boland's biggest accomplishment.
Coach. No, you in there see him, man. I'm gonna hear. But
coach,
you can't give him a final talk to start them foolishness, man.
Coach. I want to give him the information about Boland.
My ear. Just go on.
Matthew Boland, he ran a leg on the mixed 4x4 in Budapest.
I don't know why. I don't know why him feel like we need to know about Matthew Boland. Matthew Boland, what has Matthew Boland accomplished?
Yo, the man
running a leg on the mixed 4x4.
Brother, Minzy, coach's desk. You come like more and come on the platform and just box the youth in him face because this me never see nothing full.
Calm down.
No put him back on this. Not give him exposure. Them money not get no exposure in anything. Them why you have some little
Coach, I was so it's obvious even when I even said Dennis Mitchell and someone who knows this onions, knows this stuff. You don't need to think too much. I said when I was talking about Kung Fu Ken and then it was like, okay, you don't even. So I don't know what his page is all about. I don't follow his page anyway. But so if you're doing something, you have to get your data fact right. That's it. You have to know where. I'm not a professional coach, but I know a lot of. You can tell I know. I follow a lot. I know what's going on. I read. I follow and I come on it. I won't come here and be saying gibberish. If you don't know the fastest guys coach ever in the world, then you don't know about this sport since 2008. when all the history started. Wow, that was the red flag for me, anyways. Yeah.
All right, me I gonna remove the red card. You see, this stream wasn't not built to talk about Kishian, you know. Everything wrong. Come on and I talk about Kishian, you know. And make sure me tell him. Me tell him the criteria in order to be on. If him go out no foolish and disrespect, him say me a Muslim already, and I'm wrong already because whatever. But me have to ensure that my people them no get frustrated. You see me? So me have to ensure say me just tell him to go on back in the comment section. Me not tell him to come off, we not block him. We just tell him to go back in the comment section. Seeing? So it's no disrespect. No disrespect. And as me like when him say him not thin skin, him can't take all of these things. But as a Wita say, I go over there go give him strength, you know. That's why him feel like saying can, you know. But anyway, that besides the point. So what we did the conversation? We talk about Bolt. Yeah, we could jump in our Bolts about Oblique Civil, the great Ovil. Big up yourself in a ninja. We see you in the chat room in a ninja. Big up yourself. See the link there, Sprint Queen, or you can call in. Call in, man. Make we hear you, because you're full of chatting in the chat room too, you know, like your WhatsApp or something.
No brain gen burn account that.
Eh?
No brain gen burn account that.
Yeah, man, it look like a brain drain account that.
A brain gen burn account that.
Yeah, man. But Bolt says some things about the youngster today. One thing say Bolt upon the right trajectory with that conversation there.
Well, I think.
All right. So Bolt. Okay, go on. All right. So Bolt said that at the UNICEF soccer game, that was some time ago. That was before Oblique got injured, and so I mean, if he's ready, because to me, based on what I saw at national trials, I think Oblique was on his way to run 9.7 low or even 9.6. So based off that alone, I would say Bolt wasn't wrong. But now that he got injured and had to go to Germany and all of that, I'm not sure. I don't see him winning, but I see him challenging.
So what would attribute to him not winning? Is it that the weeks of training when he missed out?
The weeks of training that he missed, yes.
He wasn't able to do.
You know, I feel that affecting.
And the weeks of not only the weeks of training that he missed, but the form that Kishian is in. It would have, even if he didn't miss training, I think it would have been a tough task to beat a fit Kishian. And to make it worse, he got injured. So if he wasn't injured, it would be difficult to beat Kishian. That's the first thing. And then he got injured, so that make it worse.
Hey, Mike C, me take things serious, you know. Me know why you come talk about no cult thing around here, you know. And if you want to get me out, me tell you say you're free to talk on the channel. I will never block you and all of them something there. All me do I take out the wrench, because you can never be a wrench man on the channel and I talk about Jamaica. So and you claim say you're Jamaican. But you swear if I come talk about the cult thing, that I will me I get out and block you. We not run no cult around here. Everything chat got all the information before him come on. We can't have people come on the platform and spew negativity about the athletes. I call them all sort of name. So Mike C, don't bother with your trash talk right now. Seeing? Me not run no cult. Everybody they are free to say what they want to say. But once it's going to be disparaging to the athlete, I am not going to support it, because it's this platform they are going to say it is coaches this. All when not me say it, they are going to say a coach is this platform. So at the same time, me have to protect my platform. So Mike C, me just send out that to you. See? All right. Yeah, what we did there now? What we did that Fabian did say something, right? And me did go say when you look on the facts, say, all right, he's probably not be explosive. The championship was in June, the end of June. He would have probably missed about two weeks of explosive work. Seeing that 2 weeks of explosive work, would that be enough or significant enough, knowing that he would have already digged the foundation and he ran 9-8 in that same predicament?
Never so.
So
Because
me not think say it would have been so significant.
Them would have work on it and do the necessary recovery training to facilitate well not to facilitate to to switch out the high intensity workout we would do post trials, because they go back into some heavy load, some heavy lifting or whatever, and then go back into the peak training to get it done. That in them time here which you can see from Instagram, you can see me do it in an indoor center. Sorry. So from how him run on his Instagram story, you can see that he didn't lose much, and he still look powerful, and the treatment seemed to have worked. So I'm not counting him out from the winnings. Kishian will be a hard hill to climb. Wipe on that. A hard person to beat, but at the end of the day, he is being coached by one of the best male sprint coach ever. So me not gonna ever count him out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
All right.
don't get me wrong, I think some people are misunderstanding me. I'm not saying Oblique is not going to medal in or is not going to be ready.
Now
I'm
we
saying
know that.
whether or not some comments in the comment section, just clearing it up. Whether or not he had gotten the injury, beating Kishian would have been a very, very tall task for Oblique. Now, that injury prevented him from doing explosive training for the better part of 2-3 weeks. He looks good in training since he's been able to do the explosive work. And I think he has about 10 days or so worth of training. If anybody can get him back there, it's Coach Mills. So the reality is, I am just hoping that he can get back to his trials form, because I expect him to medal. But I did say that the color of the medal will be dependent on how much work Oblique and Glenn Mills can get in those 2 weeks leading up to the 100-meter finals.
And if you remember, this is not even such a good example. Last year he was injured before and around Charles, but came back at the World Championship, which is around the same time as the Olympics will be held, and he came back even better than what he was doing at Charles. So it's quite possible, and you can see in the finals at the 100-meter where he actually seemed like he felt something. You see, he started to grit his teeth. So it never seemed that bad.
But CJ, if nothing came out about him having any injury in the final, we wouldn't be probably looking at the race and see the grit and all, the teeth gnashing and all of these things.
Now,
we probably would have just believe there's nothing. Also,
before.
in the interview, post-race interview, he didn't indicate anything of the sort.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna just come out and say them know better. If you really know better, you're not gonna see them unless them are gonna try and make an excuse. Them
Yes,
not
some
gonna just
people
come out
find
and say
excuse.
I felt something, and that would be what people would say about it. He just making excuses because he was beating this and that. So you better just keep it under the wraps.
But they're saying that now that Glenn Mills is finding an excuse if he doesn't win. That is an excuse Glenn Mills is putting forth already.
No, who said that? That wouldn't make no sense.
People are gonna say it, and people have started to say it. So I just Wita, your view on it.
Hello.
Yeah, we're not here with that. All right, well, Zal, give you a view upon it. Where you seeing Bolt say about something there.
Well,
You hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear
you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Right now, I'm still upset, but anyways, yo, that you then I tell you. Anyway, with what you saying, Bolt said, I think in a way, you're saying is biased because he's saying that his coach isn't a normal coach, which is 100% correct. But as it relates to Kishane having a quad problem, and I think there's another problem that he had is a quad and back
Abductor,
right? I see him running some streets. He looks very explosive on his Instagram stories. But I don't think it will take away from his progress as much because they must have found a way to work around it during that time. But I don't think he's going to win though. I think he's still going to medal but not win.
Okay. All right, that is fair. That is fair.
Well, in my predictions, I had them getting goal and silver, so either one will suffice. I'm not gonna fight it.
Yeah, man.
We might get a silver, man, and Kishane get the goal.
So either one will suffice as long as a black, green, and gold it can move.
Yeah. And you see the people in the comment section where follow Mike C, stop. Don't follow Mike C and him foolishness. Because when we were doing our trials prediction, I specifically said that there's only one person who can beat Oblique Seville, and that's Kishane Thompson. So don't talk about we were only talking about Seville until Kishane beat him at trials. That is rubbish. That is a lie. We have been talking about Kishane from earlier in the year. And we did say
I've been talking about it last year.
From last year, and we did see at trials that, to be honest, even without seeing Kishane run, we spoke about Kishane being the front runner or the only person that can beat Seville. Doing the predictions, I even made mention of a video that I saw with Rowan and Kishane training together, with Kishane 5 meters ahead of Rowan. Rowan is a 9.9 sprinter, and I said to you guys, what does that mean? So if you don't follow everything that we talk about here, don't follow Mike C and him foolishness. Don't follow Mike C and him foolishness. Because we have been talking about Kishane before trials, before him even run a single race. That is why when he was supposed to run at the track meet and he had a cramp over the full, because we were anticipating a long
time, the man them talk about Kishane. From before Kishane even start him season and run the 40 meter there and stop. And even after Kishane run the 40 meter and stop, the man them say, yo, Kishane are normal. So I know I'm to people.
And we are saying start, but I'm saying 4 time blocks, some people say, oh, that was a mediocre.
People say, yo, we extra. People are talking about, the man them extra.
No, man, a real way attack, man. I will for beating, we get beaten, but guess what?
Yeah.
We know
we know. See they now.
Me even predict, me even predict say man gonna run 9.7, you know. And the people say, yo, me a idiot. Me say, you see, after running 9.7, everybody come back on the comment and talk, say, yes, coach, you did. Me no wanna highlight it. Come me done say 30.
From him run over China, people have been talking about it, but them now realize, say, yo, he is somebody who is coming up, because guess what? He run over China, then him go in the States and then come and think of either 4th or 5th against the people in the World Championship finals. And me I said, if that man is not fit right now, not fully fit, and he's competing, going neck and neck with the best of the best, what will happen next year when they find a remedy for him injury? That may be not from last year.
Me don't know I'm to people, because you see, when you look on Kishane, I see Kishane is the better athlete. A healthy Kishane is not a normal Kishane.
Yeah, man. Dangerous.
And we can root for both of them, It's not a case where it's either Kishane or Seville. We rooting for both of them, but we have to be
either one goal or silver will suffice.
We have to be logical about this. The reality is Kishane is in better shape than Oblique. So we can't say, Oblique is going to win because we are attached to Oblique sentimentally. No, we have to be honest about it. That doesn't mean that we don't like Oblique or that doesn't mean that we think Oblique is no good.
But Oblique wasn't competing either, so we had to talk about who was competing, which was Kishian. Because after trials, Oblique no compete. Kishian competed after trials.
Yeah, Kishian compete and walk the race and look side to side like dip on top farm. My youth. All right, let me tell you this. You see, if Jamaica did play NFL, Kishian would have be NFL player too. You look on Kishian body. It is crazy, you know. When I think people understand the type of athlete he is when you look on the man look, brother. It is, brother, the man look like a bodybuilder with fast.
And you know, me see him in a real say not that big old people at all.
No, he looks small.
No, the thing is, you know,
not that big or not, or you're talking with us.
No, him body, him frame, so him.
No, when him run, when him run,
yeah. When him run, it show like him is a beast. But me see him at trials, you know. Me see him at trials, you know. But in body structure, him look like him about 6'1". Him look 6'1", and him back and his shoulder broad. Yeah. So that I go give you the illusion. So when you're tall and you have fully developed muscle like that, it gives the illusion to you're big, even when you're not that big.
Now when you run your muscle and activate it, so it look bigger.
Yeah, you get what I say? Yeah, man. Him look powerful, man, and him quads them big. Him have some powerful quads. Me see him drive phase what day, and I say, yo. And him drive phase want fix up. You can believe that? Him drive phase want fix up. See boy.
Yeah, man. But Frana said technically him not that son.
Let me show you.
And you know, say his drive phase has improved from last year.
Yeah.
Last year he would be one of them athletes who are sleeping in blocks and I try to run on. But this year, if you notice, it has changed significantly.
Him come out with them. And that's what I understand. You see, people can't go and talk off them out, because I think with Kishian is that him have a decent, powerful start and him have tapping. So listen to me. No one else can walk near him. Him can't walk near him. And Kishian look healthy as ever right now. And right now, mentally when I look on
how long
Kishian.
now I try to fix him start. He fix him acceleration, but I know his start can't fix.
Yeah, Kishian is very confident in himself. When you listen to him interview, when you see him operate, Kishian is confident. Yeah, he's a confident and I quiet him kind of cocky, which is good. Yes, I say. So, we don't want nobody feel like say, oh, Kishian is this guy where I go guard the championship and flunk out. No, that's why when them say to him say, oh, no, I'll say I hope he stays healthy. Him say, oh, really? He said that? So you know what time it is. Him not competing and not talking. Just watch, man. A problem out there.
No one nervous when they say that the guy they drink you out there. No, say yo boy, afraid you know.
Yeah, man. I know normal level go on at this championship. Yeah,
yeah, man.
And Oblique follow right side them. And one thing with Oblique like where I sit to. It two of them are going. You see, I feel like it two of them are going to motivate each other for this championship. Yeah. That me feel like it two of them are motivate each other because him not stop post Kishian. Anytime Kishian do not impose him. So me know say them have some form of friendship go on right this.
Yeah, but remember say no. You see again the history that them two youth are run are something there already, you know. A champs, you know. In I CM era them running, you know.
Yeah.
Kishian never do so well in a 100. I think him stopping at the 200 meter, something like that. So him Oblique probably in a call room and them a chat and then so they know each other for a long time. And I like say they don't know each other. And
when no one else did talk, two of them post a video with the same tune.
Yeah.
So me know say some unity there amongst the youth them. That's why me know say all right. With the relay team, yeah, something can go on because them are Akeem a friend too. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah.
And Akeem, if Akeem can hit that start, you know, Akeem can get that start.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want him to get that start and execute properly in the 100 meters. Because his coach said that he's expecting a PB this year. His PB is 9, I think 88. So if he can lower that to a 9-8 low, then he should be in
me like
about.
the different approach where Hakeem take this season in terms of peaking at the right time, because last season I run fast early and then nothing. This time he run 9.95 at the right time. So I know say he might go peak in time for the Olympics. Something can go on. Something can go on. I mean, like how nobody not pay with no mind, you know.
What Fabian say?
No, I'm saying they were intentional about Hakeem's change.
Yeah, man. Some
season. Also, there was an intent. It was intentional for Sherika also.
Yes. Me
Otherwise,
nobody not pay with no mind. But what we have to do as Jamaicans to still, you know, I continue defending the athlete them, you know, because the American media I put out some misinformation and it look credible because they have some credible platform. I put out them information here. Like them really they're on a mission to try water down the thing. You understand? To the point where Noah has end up on Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon, you know, where you seen both go on Jimmy Fallon before, you know, Jimmy Fallon know who is the fastest man alive, you know. What any idea? Jimmy Fallon endorsed Lyles as the fastest man alive.
But Americans are going to support Americans wholeheartedly.
They might try invoke a reaction.
But watch me say no,
Watch
me say no, coach. Coach, watch me say. Them never used to do that with the track and field athlete them in America, because if that be the case, when Gatlin did run 9.7 sitting and have the fastest time in the world that year there, them could have do that something what them do with Lyles with him, and they did not.
Yeah, because no boat never did in a Noah Lyles era now. No boat never did there, you know. So when they do that with Gatlin and do all of these shenanigans with him, and then he go lose. I waste them breath and time, you know. So they never want to do it.
Me I say no, but I pray them basketball boy they lose. Yeah, they no lose. I didn't go lose.
No, the basketball. No. Listen, the basketballers will win because they brought a very, very strong team. So they make sure. I don't know if it's because I know else why the basketball team for Dream Team very, very strong this year.
Yeah, man, because I ain't money.
Remember when Lyles made that comment, you know, they were playing at some world tournament, you know, and them drop out, you know.
He then come
about a week after,
then come.
A week after, you know. So no, they are trying. They have to bring a good team, and I think they're going to win the gold medal to maybe prove a point to Noah Lyles. They say that hey, we are winning the
Olympics. They're going to win the gold medal. I'm predict no one will win no gold medal at all for Olympic history.
But him not have none already. Him not have none already.
Exactly.
So
he not already, and he not continue. And he not going to win none. That means they might go a leave for him for. World champion of what?
So earlier, for people who just are forwarding on the show, Sherika Jackson is fantastic, and that is the word from.
You really went there, good.
Huh?
You went
man. I met them here, man. Sherika Jackson is fantastic. That is the word from her physio. A man go up on a live and then ask him, and that is the exact word we use. But guess what now? We see the superstar, the Mummy Rocket, the 5-time Olympian, 2-time 100-meter champion, one Shelly, one Rocket. Want to see her in a training? Want to give me an assessment? Because I don't say nothing yet.
All right, so you see from what we see. All right, our start, it don't look as explosive, but it look better than at trials. So it a boil down to a good standing. Currently I can see her based on that video going lower 9.8 into the 10.8 into the 10.7s. It more likely I got improve for the next week or so until them start run. But from what I see, around a 10.8 lower, 10.9 high. She there right now.
No comment. No comment. Wait until the prediction show.
All right.
Because
so hold on.
Me not even want say it, wait until the prediction show, you know, because me have some fire for blaze, you know. It's like how the American them come over here and then the Lulu, me have some fire for blaze, because you see, when it comes to psychology and sprinters, we can read sprinters and then psychology like a book. All right? No fun to go disagree with my prediction. Wait till the prediction show me talk about the female 100. I'm not talking about Shelly. Just note, Shelly has never gone to the Olympics and not won a medal. Just learn that.
What to say? People must say Tia got surprised. And I appear that me seen a comment like they go watch one show enough for Ben and forward over here. You know. They want to verify.
I mean, them don't need to watch no show. Like we have been saying this though, that Tia is going to surprise this year. Like at this point, it should come as no surprise. I don't think it should be any surprise. One, Stephen Francis does not peak his athletes for trials. Tia ran 10-8 at trials. We're expecting Tia to be at least a 10th faster by the Olympics. Now, Tia has something that will throw off anybody. Tia has a bullet start. If Tia executes that start in the final, and if Shelly executes her bullet start in the final, some people go cry. It might be 3 same. Let me wait until the prediction show. Because it might be 3 same flag going up.
And we normally good pond at the Olympics, you know. Yeah, Mr. Brady come out now. Broadbell show up and show off with him Dolly scene at the boss, and him Dolly are go prep it up, and Broadbell saying pain free, injury free, no tape. And even if you see a tape on, it might be precaution. And then meets when did a pull out, you know, say a precautionary thing them there. You know. The man I talk about fast time, you know, Fabian, a PB. Man I talk about, you know, national record thing. Man, depend, you know. What you think?
You remember earlier this year when I said that Broadbell has unfinished business with Grant Holloway. Grant got away last year. And when I looked into Broadbell's eyes, when I saw it at trials, it's based, there's a fire in there saying, yo, I am coming to right that wrong from last year. There's some fire there. I know he did a procedure, and even at trials, he said that he was still feeling a little pain and running 13-1, albeit 13-1-8, right? I do believe that Broadbell's PB is what, 1290? 1294.
I think 94, yeah.
1294 is Broadbell's PB. I believe if he can get close to that PB, he's going to win. Broadbell is my, you know what? Wait till the prediction show. But Broadbell, an elite athlete. Broadbell is ready, and he's my favorite to win. That's the free prediction I'm giving you right now. Broadbell is my pick to win.
Africa, welcome.
Yeah, man. At the prediction show, I will tell you why I have Broadbell to beat the world leader. I'm not like everything wrong and all of those people. I'm going to give you Broadbell one free before the prediction show. Now, watching Grant Holloway ran 12-8 this year, world lead. Excellent. But Grant Holloway has this thing about tightening up when he gets any real competition. Now, I was watching his race carefully that he ran a few weeks ago, where he had some amount of competition, and I was expecting him to replicate that 12-8 or even run 12-9. And he was tightening up at the end of his race. Now, Broadbell is probably the fastest hurdler right now in the field. And if Broadbell is close to you going over hurdle 10, he's going to fly past you at the line. Parchment is also fast.
Same thing,
over
yeah.
hurdle 10. And so if these two Jamaicans are even close to Holloway, he's going to lose. Parchment did it at the last Olympics where Holloway beat him in the heats, beat him in the semifinals, and by the finals, Hansen caught Holloway and passed him. Now, unless Holloway stops tightening up when he has competition, I don't see him winning. For me, he has to run 12.8 to win. If he runs anything slower than 12.8, he'll lose. So I'm not saying Grant can't win. He has to run 12.8, and he has never run 12.8 under pressure. Under pressure, he has gone 13.0, 12.9. He has to replicate that 12.8 in order to beat Broadbell and Parchment. And for the persons who love statistics, Parchment ran 13.19 at the last Olympic trials. And we all know how that story went.
Afro-Carib.
Good night, sir.
Good night. What's up, man? Welcome
Good
again,
night
man.
to you, Fabian, and the rest of your audience. Yes, I'm a little behind on the stream. I kind of backed it up to listen. So when I try to get on, I realize you're somewhat ahead. I wanted to address everything track. The comment he made about Justin Gatlin, where he says, why are you listening to a 3-time cheat? I think something that there's a vlog, a US vlogger, an American vlogger called Coach Rob Track and Field, that put up a blog today addressing the issue about Dennis Mitchell, who is Shakira's coach, by the way, who has been banned a couple times for drug use during the sport. He also was involved in the Balco scandal. He was actually one of the people called to testify in that scandal. He also was Justin Gatlin's coach at one point. So I would like to know, if he has a problem with Justin Gatlin, why does he not have a problem with Dennis Mitchell? Why should, according to Coach Rob, everybody seemed to be glossing over the fact that he's been allowed to still be a coach in the game. And since he's been a coach, not just because when he was running, since he's been a coach, there's been a lot of suspicions about some of his, let's just put it, coaching practices, right? So tell him that if he wants to have a problem with Justin, he should also have a problem with Shakira's coach, because there's a lot of rumors floating around about her coach. At the same time, Jamaicans haven't really addressed that. So we don't want to cast aspersions, but I just want him to understand that most of the time, Jamaicans, even the person in the street, has more facts about track and field than a lot of Americans, because they follow what's happening on the mainstream media, whereas Jamaicans are no track and field from a grassroots level. That's just one point. The other point I wanted to address was the fact about what happened on Race Take last night with that Coach Lester, who's that Caucasian coach, who's one of the regulars on that show. And the fact that he was addressing Tia Clayton's ability to make the final or even medal, and he made reference to her size, her thighs, her you know what, and they all had a big laugh about the whole thing, which I think was very inappropriate. And somebody on that panel should have called him to task, because not only was it sexist, it was very distasteful. And I'm just saying, most Jamaicans are just waiting to see them choke on their own food, put it that way, because they seem to think they can predict. We can't come and defend our own athletes, but they're always defending their athletes.
Yeah.
But they don't leave any space for us to do the same.
And once we do that, we are biased.
Right.
And we talk more facts than they do. All right. So, hey, me see something, you know, I may have to take World Athletics to task, you know. And wanna help me out there. Who is this young lady on the shoulder of Sharika?
in the comment section, just tell us who's that beside Sharika.
Or on her shoulder.
Is that Tia or Tina? One Tia.
All right. You see, hey, the man I say people them are disrespect Dennis. When everything truck come on, and I talk about the next American. So because you like one and you not like one, yeah, defend one or you like. You see type of person we are dealing with? Anyways.
Yeah, and it's public knowledge. It's out there. You can Google it. It's out there. He was banned. I don't even want to. We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not go there, sir. We're not go there, sir. Just highlight. No. World Athletics. Tia compete at world events, anchoring 4x1. So me no want Anthony come tell me say them now have no photo of Tia. We no have whole heap of social media expert out there. The only thing when me I give this to them, actually I said the same thing, on another forum, Anthony. Me can't give and take with them because there might be not a lot of picture. But when me check the levels, picture out there with Tia, man, in a Jamaica color. Seeing? So the fact say the only thing what me could have said about that photo here is they probably don't know them different. That I only pass me can give them right there. So because me get them mixed up sometime. Me not lie. So if World Athletics get it wrong, me not to beat them, but me just point it out to you say them have this a come from the governing body. So if me get something wrong and the people them beat me, fine. But Uno was supposed to have access to everything. That not supposed to happen. Seeing? But the only thing me I say is that me I give them a pass is that a lot of people don't know them different. That is the only pass me I give them. Wait, say any other country them would have do them research?
I mean, the only reason why I give them a pass is because they are identical twins. But
they look different.
I can find a picture of Tia in a Jamaican bib. So if I could find it, World Athletics could. They could find a picture of Tia.
Find a picture.
For me, I believe they did not know that it's actually Tina that they posted. And that's fine because honestly, me mix them up too. How I know them, when I go to a track meet, if them have the same hairstyle, me try look on them spikes. There must be something off. One of them must have something different. And it takes me, so I have to intentionally find something to differentiate them.
But you know when me get to know them different at trials? Two different hairstyles them did have.
Yeah, man, the braids. And the braids make me know them different.
That me did know them different.
Because Tia had in the braids at trials. That is how I know them different.
And as see NOJ, I said the same thing there. Big up NOJ. She anchor a whole heap of them event there. You have photographers that take pictures left, right, and center for anchor. You have to find one. And me can tell you there's a picture on internet with her in a Jamaica color anchor too. So you not see that. Them not see that. You seeing? Yeah, there's no pass. This is World Athletics. Well, that is true. But if you own Jamaica and them get it wrong still, that's why me I say me would have give them a look of pass to say,
Them can get a pass, man, because if I can mix them up and get it wrong, you can't give World Athletics a pass because they are identical twins.
Hey. Hey, in one of my video today, no Fabian, me use the word girl. And Mike C take it up and I say I was disrespectful. I believe that context is a very, very critical thing in comprehension, you know. Seeing? And if the context in which I said it was offensive, a matter of fact, I don't think anybody would have find that the context when I use it in a offensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened to Mike C. May I try?
Is that droning?
He might find everything, right?
Droning, man. He's a droning man, so he's catching at straws. He's not a man of his word. He just make a talk just for talking's sake. I mean, Mike's just talking for talking's sake at this point in time.
Hey.
Mike's is lost his word.
But
He still no recover from oblique beating for that yet.
And he no PMDs yet, and he have a more talk over here, you know.
He no PMDs yet. Remember, he disappeared for 2 weeks. Disappear for 2 weeks. Disappear after I make big talk about if oblique beats Noah, I'll give you whatever $100. Make big bet. And then when oblique, when 2 weeks, we not see him finding him take time sneaking back like we don't know. I don't know what is wrong with that. But like I have started to ignore him because I mean I see the comments that he's making, some disrespectful comments about me, so I start ignoring because I'm not gonna take him on. I'm not gonna give him that gratification. So I'm just gonna ignore him.
But Fabian, back to the photo, you know, so me feel say what them do, them put the picture there, and because it is in the lower case or it is smaller, they thought that persons would find out who. So it can be a cheeky way if you just squeeze it there and things that nobody now go recognize it, you know.
And I really don't think they realize that it's Tina.
They think it is her?
No, I believe that they think it's Tia. I think they mix up both of them. It's either they mix them up or they are saying, oh, people won't notice because they're identical twins. Because they could find a picture of Tia. Because there are a lot of pictures of Tia online. They could find a picture of Tia.
Because as me say, she run finals. A lot of finals she run and anchor the 4x1. And there must be pictures out there. Photograph.
She's our anchor for the relay. So she must have pictures. If you miss the second or the third leg, finishing line, you must have picture of her. So I think it's a genuine mistake that they did not realize that it's actually for Tia. Her name is spelled out on her bib. And for Tina, it's T-I. Also, if they have numbers, what I come to realize, the numbers normally in alphabetical order, so Tia would have the smaller number. So Tia would have maybe a 53, Tina a 54.
But me go up on Google right away and me find a picture with them. Me see a single picture, and this was when they were at the Carifta Games in Jamaica. Tia is there in a picture by herself. And there's a picture with both of them together. That's an easy cut off.
Easy cut off. Because I just Googled the same thing and me have a whole heap of picture with Tia. Even the four that run the 4x1 at the time, where there's a picture of Tia running in Jamaican kit with the baton in hand. There's another picture of Tia collecting the baton from Kerika in the Jamaican. So there's no, and I'm not making excuse for them. To be honest, I just believe that them don't know the difference. And for World Athletics, the governing body, they should know. They should do their due diligence.
And also, Fabian, I think they wanted the same jersey.
The same jersey. I was looking at that too.
Yeah, but the same jersey that me see with the photo here is in that a similar jersey. Nobody wouldn't really pick up that. Yeah, are the similar jersey. Are the similar jersey. Are the same one. See there, I eat me see online with she alone, you know. Unless they want to look on a picture, but all of the picture them Sherika run, Tia run, Uncle Shelly never did a run. So yeah, of course you could have find picture.
And all right, guess if you were athletics, if you're watching, let me put you on some game right now. If you need pictures of Jamaican athletes and you don't have any, you can just link McNamee Sports Media.
Yeah, man.
So link McNamee Sports Media on Twitter, Instagram. Just send him an inbox and
Facebook.
You can get any picture. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, well, X, McNamee Sports Media. And you can get any picture from any athlete at all. Once they're Jamaican, you can get pictures of them for you if you're struggling to find pictures.
Hey, Ninja said, what if she said put up my sister? No, man, they not contact your athlete and ask them something, man. I them graphics this them I make, you know. You notice them put the showcases Jamaica versus US, you know.
So the Americans, let me ask you this question. Because after the American trials, I saw a lot of brooms. Who are the 3 Americans in that poster? Who are the 3 Americans in that poster? Am I the only person who realized that one of Dennis Mitchell charges is missing?
Yeah.
So what are they saying?
Me don't know what them I say.
What are they saying? The broom no longer coming out? Our World Athletics don't.
But our World Athletics this, you know, so.
Yeah, so World Athletics don't see them as a credible threat for that 1, 2, 3 like the Americans. Because that is TT Terry, Shakiri, and Gabby.
No objectivity. It can't be an issue if it was Alana's picture. No, man. I twin them, man, but the people know them different, brother. People know them different. So I am not accepting that. The only thing I'm saying is that the World Athletics don't know them different. And based on Fabian research, if you go on Google and type in a picture, you have to find a picture with Tia in a that close. Where them want. You see me I say? So me not take that. Me only say, me I give them the benefit of the doubt, say them don't know them different.
They don't know them different.
I wonder if them ninjas are them don't know which one of them did it. Let me say that. Them probably don't know which one of them did it. So me probably need to say that rather than, because if me say that, me can say then can go find picture of her on the internet. So that is that.
So that's why we're not beating them too bad in objectivity, but we still cannot make them get away with it. So while we understand that they're identical twins and they might not know them different, this is the governing body of athletics. You should know. You should know all the athletes. If I go and type in Tia Clayton, World Athletics, I am not going to see a picture of Tina Clayton.
Exactly. Cause me just go on here and you know see no picture at Tina for sure.
You're not gonna
everybody
see
have them profile, you know. Everybody
so
have them
profile. Has a profile for every single athlete in the sport that records their times, where it was done, the win reading, their position, and they give them points based off these things. So World Athletics has a page dedicated, has a Tia Clayton profile. So while I understand the mistake, they should make these type of mistakes.
That is it. That is it.
And see, I just pull up Tia Clayton profile. That's Tia's picture.
Tell us, let me see it, man. Just one click on Google.
So with all of that information, I don't think they should make that mistake.
Definitely. Just letting the people them know, say we are going to be back here tomorrow for the opening ceremony. Yeah, man, we are going there. So that stream is already set. So look out for that. It'll start at 12:30, but we are going to do it from 12.
From 12, yeah.
And give a little, because my feel say it got nice. And we are gonna have a lot to talk about after the opening ceremony. Fabian, when we give a prediction? Saturday or tomorrow after the opening ceremony? Or Saturday night?
I really don't know, because athletics really don't start until next week, Friday morning, So we can even push it all the way to Tuesday if you want to.
Tuesday, yeah. All right.
Yeah, you can push it to Tuesday because track and field don't start until next Friday.
Kayla Aaron, big up yourself. Google also have a picture with Tina and Tia name next to it.
Hey,
yeah, man,
Kayla.
we see all of that. Who this? Kayla and Bobby?
Kayla and Bobby, yeah, man. Them same Kayla and Bobby.
Big up yourself, Kayla.
Yeah, man. They love the junior athletes, so we're definitely going to do live about the junior athletes going to Peru. Kayla and Bobby, they will be in Peru. One thing I must say, them support the junior athletes. They followed it. They were at Carifta last year. They were at Carifta this year, and they are going to Peru with the under 20 athletes. So these are two people that they support Jamaican track and field. So big up Kayla again, big up Bobby. I know you guys watching. I know Bobby probably accost me. But big up again and thanks for the support. And you're right. There's a picture of Tia and Tina in Google. So World Athletics really don't. I was giving them a pass, but then when I thought about the World Athletics website that has an athlete profile and they have the pictures there, then they really shouldn't be making that mistake. But I do believe it's a mistake.
Yeah, I mistake them, make. Everything track and field we discuss. So this is something that we have to talk about because Tina is not at the Olympics. You cannot put a duel between two countries and have somebody on the paper that is not there. No matter if I twin them, she's not there. So that is incorrect. So who not think it not serious or who not think it makes sense or objectivity I say XYZ. I have an issue with you on different topic. You won't block some people, but some others seem to be missing for a few weeks. No objectivity, me no block nobody. Nobody me no block on this channel. None. I guarantee you objectivity. Me no block nobody. Remember, say according to some people, we are a cult. We are not a cult. So people are free to go wherever they want to go. People have their lives to live. They probably don't have the chance to come and watch live every day, where we have live every Tuesday on track and field. So if you not see them, it's not my fault. Objectivity. You get to me and say, look on something that what his name? Ocean say him then I watch a video them, but him now comment. So people might be commenting or not commenting, sorry, and still watching the show.
Yes, watching.
On the watch box. Everybody can't watch at the same time, objectivity. But me I tell you, I don't block people. If me did block people, a whole heap of people that get blocked already. But me believe now people expressing themselves. Once it now get offensive and derogatory, me now go block you. So when Mike C in a comment section attack, if you notice with Mike C, you know, every type him type something, you know, him put a emoji, you know. So there and then me can't take it serious. I don't take it serious. Even though I respond to some of what Mike C say, me not take it serious because I always put a laughing emoji.
Can't take Mike C serious at all.
No, Bruno Lee. That I only time would have block him. I tell him I'm serious about that. Remember me saying no, I will block you for being disparaging, I'll block you for being offensive, and the offense have to be deep. It's when I come talk about cult where I run over here and them sitting them, you know, take them thing they see lightly. See? But them look thing they must say, yo, we now go win and this and that. Them they are no offense, also offensive talk. So me would block him for that. Oh, in disrespect, Shelly, talk to me. Oh, tell me what Mike C disrespect me by saying that the girl them now win a medal and them something there. How is that disrespectful? Seeing? Tell me Nick Jamaican Queen. How is that disrespectful? Mike C never disrespect me. Mike C disrespect me, you know. I don't know about Fabian, you know. Fabian, you ever disrespect you?
Mike C is a troll, man. We can't take Mike C serious.
Yeah, that me I say, man, I always I put laughing emoji behind what I say, man. So,
I don't believe in blocking people. I don't believe in blocking. I'm not going to block you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, make him free, make him talk, man. He think he might go talk to him, he might go type to him finger head bun up.
No, he's going to disappear after next week. Like he disappeared after Racers Grand Prix. He's going to disappear.
Cause him owe the channel $200 and I'll know him can't pay it. So remember, so he had a failed career, you know. So that's why he come over here and talk about the Jamaicans them like that. He had a failed career, you know. Yeah, man, a failed attempt on being a track star. And he wanted to be a coach. He wanted to get the job at JC, but then fill the post and him not get the job. So him kind of, you know, feel slighted by those occurrences. So YouTube look like a space where him come express himself.
You know, Coach.
So, yes.
It just occurred to me, going back to Justin Gatland's things he was saying to Asafa during that interview they had on Ready, Set, Go. I think as Jamaicans, we've taken it for granted for so long that we've been winning. How these Americans have felt all these 20 years since 2004 was the last time a man, well, their male athlete, Justin Gatland, won in Athens. And we've pretty much taken it for granted that we've been winning. We haven't really thought about, I wonder how they feel. These people have been sitting there watching Jamaicans come to these championships and trounce them year in year, every couple of years. You know what that feels like? I never really thought about it till this very moment. So I think what you're seeing now, this kind of, even with the cult that surrounds Noah Lyles, they want to put all of their trust and faith in somebody like that because they haven't tasted success like that, especially at the Olympics, for years.
That is true.
And most of them, I was even listening to Natasha Hastings. She has a podcast. I just saw it today. She was doing a review of Sprint, the episode 2, and she was addressing the whole situation with, you know, how much Jamaica was winning and she being a part of their 4x4. Remember that big loss they took in 2015 when we upset them at that World Championship for the gold. And they've had to sit, I mean, their 4x4 for women have really dominated, I think, in the last 20 years themselves. But at the same time, on an individual basis, she made reference to the fact that Sharika beat her, for the bronze medal. I don't remember which world championship Sharika beat her. She came fourth. And I think we have to understand there's a lot of animus, envy, jealousy going on with them when they have to sit and watch us, get these wins over the last 20 years. So we have to excuse them sometimes,
Yeah, definitely. But we not ease up on them still. we not, we not ease up on them at all because them forget it, man.
They've been demoralized.
The problem is that they don't believe that a small country as Jamaica,
right,
should be dominating the sport like that.
No, not the great United States of America, because their whole thing is American exceptionalism. They feel they're the best at everything. So when they're not winning at something, they can't. It's difficult for them to accept. So that's why you see they find all kinds of excuses, and when they lose, there's always a million excuses why they're losing. When they're winning, we weren't telling them years ago. I had to live through the whole Ben Johnson thing in Canada, and I remember at the time when he was put on, through this tribunal, and he talked about his coach, who was American, who he said was the one that basically told him that everybody, all of them was doping at the time, so it was okay to dope. Whether he was telling the truth or not, but that's what he said. And Carl Lewis was at the forefront of attacking him even before Soul. And it turns out, we found out years later that he had tested so many times, been caught, and it was never publicized. Carl Lewis, and yet they were always accusing other countries of doing it. And they were the nexus of all of that. All of that stuff, pretty much, aside from the East Germans and the Russians, it was the Americans, right? So, and I see Mike C says something about Shelly in there, about Shelly was found, they found oxycodone in her system, and that was because she had taken it for a major tooth, she had a wisdom tooth problem and had taken it for that. That was the only time they ever found anything, and that was oxycodone. It was not a performance enhancing drug. So for Mike C to be in the chat talking
that's not
about
a PED.
Shelly was banned and all this stuff. This is what you call mis and disinformation.
I'm just ignoring, because they're just saying anything just for saying it's safe, just to tick us off. So I'm just going to ignore it.
Listen, one thing we learn about them as a Fabian, they love mind games, They talk trash to get in your head.
Right.
You see, even with this relay thing, what them do, even though them might have the ascendancy in one of them, the point is that them are talk about war in them camp and them something there. That is smoke screen. Me nah watch that. Me nah make that distract me. Last year them said the same thing. Seen and then come win it. Me nah watch that. Nah make them trick me and take one gold medal.
You remember what was my response to it? Remember what I said? Have to be a smoke screen. Nothing like that. They are, and even them showing they're really practicing button passing. They are playing the game.
Yeah, man.
Nobody goes out there, because I figured out the legs that they are running just by looking at the still pictures. Nobody's gonna go out there for a relay race and show their hand.
They not show their hand. Unless they're so bossy enough to say, yo, we can't lose. We're no business. We are show we hand. But nobody now gonna show them hand. So
that's just how they are. 90% of the Americans that I have come across, they like to bluff. And so they will talk a good game. And if you're not strong, they will conquer you with their mouth.
Yeah, man.
And they will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But what they haven't they don't realize that Jamaicans are about the action. So them talking and talking and talking, that's not going to do anything at all to the Jamaicans. We will be quiet, but when it comes time to work, we will put in the work. So them posting pictures of their relay camp and whatever, and videos of TT Terry talking about, oh, we weren't supposed to beat the Jamaicans, and we did this and we did that, or whatever the case may be. It's all just talk.
Yeah, man, then can't trick you, man. Cannot trick you.
We stand up firm in our Gideon.
Mm.
We stand up firm in our Gideon. So we don't really pay them no mind, and when them send the clowns in the comment section to talk, they won't understand anything at all about sports. We just ignore them just the same.
They're not like us.
Yeah, man. And they cannot be us, and they will never be us. You know, see jersey, you know, see upon a shirt, we're faster than them. Mm.
And I mean, and I don't. All right, so I'm not saying anything is wrong with trash talking, you know. I mean, it's a part of the game, and
it motivates some people that way there now.
Do play the game how you want to play the game. Trash talk all you want, and it will work against other athletes, but it's not going to work against Jamaicans. Like, we make gimmicks. At Jamaica, people trouble until you ball. We make gimmicks. So all of this trash talk that don't work with Jamaicans, and they will play. I'm dying to see that press conference with Noah and Kishan. I am dying because Kishan will just laugh at Noah for the entire time.
Did he say that?
And Noah will do his regular jobs like he and you know Fred will pick it up on his head, but Kishan will probably be there sitting laughing.
Did he say that? I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Did you see the smile on the big smile on Tobago's face coming through the line?
Yeah, Fabian want to tell you about that.
I tell you something up.
Listen, I don't know what is going on in Tobago's brain, but I think he is up to something. I think Tobago is up to something. When I saw that race where Tobago was smiling, Tobago really just run 16 and just try maintain and Noah fly past him and he's smiling like he's saying, me have something for you. And then when he ran that 200 meters, I really expected Tobago to go full blast and maybe run a 19.6 or a 19.5. Tobago ran a 160 and shut it down and ran 19.7. So I think Tobago has something up his sleeve. I don't know what to expect from him. Remember, he lost his mother in recent time, so I don't know what to expect from him. I rate Tobago highly, but anything Tobago gives us this year, then we'll take it. But in our prediction show, we'll talk about the chances of the men in the 100 because it's going to be a mad rush for the medals. I think there will be one person out in front, and then there will be a mad rush for the rest of the medals.
But if you look at the race to the end, the finish, not only did Tobago smile, but if you look at Simbini, it's almost like there was something between the two of them because he had a little smirk on his face too. Check it again. Now look at Simbini's face.
And I saw it on Simbini, and I must say big up to Simbini. He has been doing this for years upon years. But to be honest, I don't think Simbini will feature at all.
No, I don't think so either. But it seemed like him knows something about Tobago. There's some communication there, you know.
Look at it this way: there are 8 lanes for the men, 3 for the Jamaicans, 3 for the Americans. You're left with Omaniala, Simbini, DeGrasse, Tobago, Marcel. That's 5 athletes there competing. Zarnel.
And maybe the other South African, Benjamin.
So really, that's 6 or 7 athletes competing for 2 lanes.
Oh, yeah.
You think Akeem going to make the final?
I have him in the finals, yes.
And also the repechage is going to help some of them to get into a position where they probably would have never been, you know. Well, that is not for the 100. My bad. Sorry.
That's not for 100.
That's
Yeah.
not for the 100.
But you see, like the last World Champ where what's his name didn't get in, Curly didn't make it into the finals. Remember, he was. I think it was they raced them lost to Oblique in the semis.
Yeah, last year Curly wasn't as technical, and we spoke about it on the channel some months ago. And he has worked on that this year, so he looks more technical. I expect him to be in the finals. Actually,
but I think some big name not really going to make it in. Somebody there's going to be a shocking omission from the finals from somebody that I think is a lock. I don't know. I just feel that.
I feel it. I feel it too. I feel like somebody is going to be left out of that big 100-meter finals. I don't know who, but maybe I am too hasty to give 3 to the Americans and 3 to the Jamaicans.
Because them all talk about Sonny Brown, but I mean he's not very consistent, but he's very capable if he's on form. Sonny Brown, the Japanese. Who knows?
I don't think
it far.
And to be honest, if I am to be honest, it's really between Marcel, Tibogo,
Zarnell,
and maybe Simbini.
About the grass.
I don't see the grass featuring in the 100 at all. I don't see him featuring in the 100. So somebody saying Marcel is injured. Did I get that information about Marcel?
No.
I know he ran sub 10 the other day.
Yeah, man. Him good as far as me know. But the Zarnell use are the only one me say might be
that
some
injured. And he ran 10 the other day. Zarnell pulled up and then he ran 10 lower 10 the other day. So that tells you that
10 flat him run in a London.
Yeah, 10 flat in London. Yeah, I mean it's feel nevertheless, but 10 flat is pretty good.
There's some surprises on the way.
Look who is
Will
back.
the Olympics be too big for Kishian? Big up brain drain and that. No. A different youth this man.
This man a different meds him depend brain drain.
The youth are different.
That's a very good question, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very, very good question, and I think that is the basis that the Americans are predicting that Noah will win. And I can't blame them for that. But the fact is that they don't know Kishian. If anybody has had a conversation with Kishian, they would realize how grounded and how confident he is.
But them just have to watch the interviews that he's done since they just have to see those 2, or I think I know 2 in particular that he did since the trials. The interview. The one with the guy from Nationwide, and then I think I don't remember. It was TVJ. Yeah. On the track. I don't think anything gonna phase him.
No, he's not gonna be phased.
Yeah, I don't think anything is going to phase him. Also, I want to give you guys a heads up about something. Everything Chuck is promoting his videos in the chat. So that is what he's using this platform for. I've seen him promoted his videos a couple of times in the chat. Talking out the title to say, we are we are pushing Oblique Civil to the side and putting up and speaking more about Kishane, and that's his video title that he's going to have for tomorrow's video. So stuff like that. I knew he was one of those people the moment I see him over here. So he's using the chat to promote his channel. You know, I would block him. Me don't want him to leech off of this platform, yeah.
We see it and we ignore it, you know. We see it, we just
me
ignore
not lie,
it.
I would block him. Me not ignore him, me I block him. Him nothing over this platform, me I get no energy.
No, I wrench people them know if just delete them messages. We can't stay, you know. Just delete the messages them.
Monetize chat because him then they promote himself.
Once people them have a wrench and them see them thing, they them for delete it because I know ask me. Everything track. What kind of style that? That is called ambush marketing, you know.
American style, bro. America style, them use a shakari, them energy them have in them.
And then the narrative is a false narrative that he's pushing. Like, yes. I've never seen a set of people who run with false news like them. No, I've never seen anybody else running so much false news in my whole entire life. Them love running false news and just like gospel. Yes, even this thing about the world's fastest man, that is a whole big bag of nonsense.
It irritating us, bro.
It is a whole big bag of nonsense. Even a 3-year-old, if you ask them who's the fastest person in the world, he's the fastest man alive, they're going to tell you Usain Bolt. Anybody you ask will tell you that. And then these Americans, you see, they'd like to twist facts and twist information. I don't know since when Noah doesn't even have the fastest PB in the field currently running. He's not even in the top 10. And they're calling him the fastest person. And funny enough, they are calling Marcel a one-hit wonder when Marcel has a faster PB than Noah. So the one-hit wonder has a faster PB than Noah. And the thing is, we cannot sit down and allow these people with no information at all to continue to dictate the narrative. We cannot do that. We cannot make these people who have no knowledge at all continue to dictate the narrative. We have to go out there and educate them. Those who want to learn will learn. Hey, coach, you might mute. You might mute.
When was that narrative change, Rocky Hill? The fastest man in the world, me know I when him broke a world record. That me know. I don't know when them change that about the fastest man, they are world champion. Anyways, Kayla Aaron said, Mike C make a basic school coach knows more than him. Please take that sir off your name until you get someone to coach. Delano Gunner.
A Bobby named Delano, you know.
A Bobby right, that message there.
Bobby, give back Kayla a phone. If you don't come in at this, Bobby, give back the phone. Give back Kayla the phone. Hey, Bobby, just ignore Mike C, you know. You have to understand, you know, when someone is constantly searching for attention, when someone is constantly searching for fulfillment, leave them alone. It's obvious him not have nothing else to do. No, Rocky, Marcel wasn't the fastest man in the world when he won the Olympics. No. He was the Olympic. Nobody referred to him as the fastest man in the world.
Olympic champion, no.
He was the Olympic champion. Nowhere. When didn't Fred Curley win the world championships? And the funny thing is, you never mention Fred Curley as being the fastest man in the world. Never. But all of a sudden, Noah is the fastest man in the world. All of a sudden, Noah is going for 4 gold medals. Like we have to get the information. We have to get the information right. We have to get the information right. Those of us who actually know the sport, we cannot sit back and allow people who don't know anything about the sport to tarnish the sport that so many people have worked so hard to build.
Straight.
Well, from what I understand, this whole thing, including what happened with Time Magazine having Noah on the cover as the fastest man alive, whatever, is that there's a concentrated effort on the part of NBC, which is the official whatever of the Olympics, to create this aura around Noah and Shakira and people like that to attract viewership for the Olympics. It's all about money at the end of the day, right? Profit. So if you don't create this scenario where America is at the center of the universe in whatever it is, they're not going to get Americans to tune in. So this is not just by happenstance. This is they've sat down and figured this thing out and said, well, we need to do this to get the viewership, because if we don't market it this way, most Americans don't know much about track and field. It's in terms of popularity, it's way down in terms of the sports that they watch. So to get the average American to tune in, they have to create this kind of circus atmosphere to get attention to the sport. So from my understanding, I'm here in Canada, is the same thing people here are saying on the media, that they're creating this narrative. It's not just willy-nilly. They're doing it specifically for viewership, because viewership means what? Sponsorship, people putting ads on the channel. It's like all about money, making money.
Yeah, and track and field doesn't bring in a lot of money for them, so that's why they're not really pushing the sport that much, because it does bring in the money like the NFL and the baseball and basketball.
Right.
Somebody said in the chat that Ben Johnson was Canadian when he won the Olympic, but as soon as they got a hold of him and bought him,
he was Jamaican again.
Born.
Right. That's why I don't know if you remember in '96 when Donovan Bailey won, when he first won, and he took up. Somebody gave him a Canadian flag. He took up another small Canadian flag and was saying he want to make sure, although a lot of Jamaicans still haven't forgiven him, but that he represented Canada. However, I remember him saying, well, him hold up some Jamaican small flag and say, well, at least him knows if anything happen down the road, him still know where him come from, right?
Mm-hmm. Brain drainer say Kayla, Rich. Somebody brain drainer look for go head to head with it.
Brain drainer look somebody for throw it, Brain drainer, a troublemaker,
Yeah, man, a big troublemaker. You see, Brain drainer and Rocky Hill are two of the American people when I chat with me. Now I have a problem with All when Brain drainer troll, Brain drainer troll is hilarious. Seeing? So we never have no problem with Brain drain or Rocky Hill. Seeing? Pick up yourself in a preacher. What I deal with? Yeah, man. T good looking. We don't have to go to Siri to find out that. Me say something that do
oh
God. Yeah, I said that.
Brain drain trouble, Brain drain, I want to say that.
White of the US, when she got exposed, she was a Jamaican parent. Yeah, man. They always do them something, man. Yes, that is true, Baron, and that is a false narrative. Me not believe in that. Not because you win. You're the reigning world champion. You're not the fastest person alive. After Ilian still alive, Bolt still alive. And you're still not the fastest competing person. So how come you want that title? You're not the fastest person alive, and you're not the fastest competing person.
He's not even the fastest this year. Not even the fastest this month. just to put things into perspective, he's not even the fastest person this month. So I don't know. They are so wrong in every scenario. But
Always
again,
compete. When you say cranky, him always a compete with funding and has previously met his match. Yeah, man. He always a show up himself in money war, you know, and he
brain
ever
drain.
lose.
May I pray for brain drain, you know? Brain drain. But I'm have to big up
Well,
brain drain. You know, one thing for
we're gonna
sure,
have a
I'm big up.
prediction show. You see, me I gonna do my prediction probably upon a weekend, and then me and Fabian are gonna do prediction. As a matter of fact, Fabian I gonna run that part of the show there. Theme prediction. So we are gonna do it separately. Fabian are gonna do it on the live, and me I gonna do my one different. Seeing? So I saw it about what is antivirus. Oh, Donovan, a Jamaican gangster. Listen to him. When I put them things upon the people, coach, I'm in law school. I love the head to head. Okay. Congrats on being in law school, man. I wish you all the best on that journey. Especially since the next Olympics is in California, USA. Always believe they are the entire world. Enough of the actor them just I run off their mouth. Exactly. Noah and Shakari put mad pressure on JA people. That is not true. I ran in the sports. Did you, Fabian or Coach D? I'm an Olympian. Can you say that? I cannot say that. And I cannot say that you are an Olympian either. Because I never see you upon no track. Fabian might see a beat, but no, so that's not beating. Jetta used to say she was the fastest woman alive for years, even after competing until Shelly and Elaine take it. Yeah. 99% of Americans don't know who Kishane Thompson is. Now follow up that if a Jamaican was the world champion, they would have called him the fastest man in the world. They did the same to Marcel Jacobs. Did they? Them never call him the fastest man in the world. Did they? Damian? I don't remember hearing that.
Coach, you see, Kayla make brain drain dry them out.
Just shy order. So watch ya. Kayla, brain drain, we don't stop tonight, but big up for that super chat, man. But brain drain, we don't stop. Seeing? It seems the tent and the fence agree. Where you say STGC? The fence and the tent agree. Yeah, man, we are going the thing, man. Fastest with his mode. Head to head law school. If brain drain never comment upon that, who the name of my name?
Noah is the world fastest man in the world currently. He earned that in a world championship. Noah is the current world champion.
Not the fastest man.
Not the fastest man in the world. Not the fastest man alive. Not the fastest man this month.
Hey.
and they don't
Edwin is a no of the chat. How you pronounce that name? The Afraye?
I don't know. Afraye.
Afraye.
Edwin Afraye. I don't know.
Fastest
He's not.
US.
No. He's not even the fastest in the US. Cause Fred Curly PB faster than him. He's not. And by the way, Gatlin, Gay, they all Green, they all run faster than Noah.
No, but Chat Monkey, me not say if Otto not do it, you know. But I don't agree with the narrative. The fastest I know has to be the record holder, and the fastest at first probably at this year in track and field me and this year, last year to this year me I hear the talk about fastest in the world if you win the title. Me never know that.
You see, we have to understand, you know, Otto works for an American channel. And this is why I sometimes beat Otto, because Otto works for an American channel and he has to protect the bag first. So he has to protect the bag first. And so he will go along with this American narrative because he's trying to get Americans to buy into the sport. The Americans are not going to buy in if they don't think that they are the best at it. That's just simply how they are. They just think they are the best at every single thing, even when they are not. No, I have to beat Otto because he's a veteran in track and field. He has been there at the highest level, and he's there a lot of times. Is Otto spewing this foolishness, and he's doing this because of his job. And while I can understand that his job as an analyst there is to bring the sport to America, you cannot bring false information. Build the sport by bringing credible information, the correct information. It's simple as that. And that is why I will always beat Otto, because he knows better. The other Americans, I can understand, they don't know better, but Otto knows better. But we have to remember he works for an American company, and he has to fall in line with their stupid narrative that makes no sense.
But Fabian, you have to understand, you know, Otto wasn't always like that. I mean, I've been watching him now for I can't tell you how many years. He used to be very partial to Caribbean athletes, right? He would say his thing in and, but he's following orders. They told him some time ago that remember who you're serving, right? So you could see the change over the years. But I remember at the last the 22 World Championship when Sharika won the 200, when she ran the no, it was last year. Sanya Richards-Ross was also in the booth with them. And when they were doing the commentating after the race, she said to him, "Oh, it's a good thing she allowed him to change her mind, because I guess she had either Gabby or even, I think she thought Shakira might pull an upset." Imagine that. Sanya Richards-Ross, she's Jamaican, right? But, she's American too. And he said to her, "Well, I told you," and he made some comment about if you're not prepared to run 21-4, nobody can beat a fit Sharika Jackson going forward. Because she was saying, the Americans going to have to get the game up, blah, blah, blah. So every once in a while, you'll see him interject something like that, but then he goes back on the script. So you have to really understand he's following orders.
He's protecting his bag. Yeah. But again, use that platform to educate. Use that platform to give information. You don't want, because soon and very soon, if we keep putting foolishness out there, the younger generation will buy into the foolishness, and we won't have any credibility in this sport. We won't have any information in this sport.
Right.
So because, for example, them to part the foolishness.
Look at Gabby. I mean, Sharika run left Gabby. It was ridiculous. They made points. I mean, Otto was saying how you have to go way back to 2005 or something like when Allyson Felix, or 2007 when Allyson Felix had the widest margin of victory, I think, over Campbell Brown, 0.5, whatever. And within a year, they're promoting Gabby as if Sharika doesn't exist. I mean, this is before Sharika pulled up the other day, when she had the crown. This is before that, they were promoting Gabby as if she was the one to beat. And I'm like, didn't Sharika just run 21-4 last year?
They are going to get a surprise. I don't mind them having Gabby as the favorite. I understand them having Gabby as the favorite. She has the fastest time this year. Sherika
She always does. She had the fastest time going into the Olympics. Remember in 2021, if you remember.
Yeah, but Sherika was sub 22. She was 21.6.
Yeah, and she had the fastest time in 2022 going into two. So I mean, Gabby always seems to pull the fast times at Eugene, and then she always underperforms. Last year she ran 21.6 at the trials, and then she come to the World Championship and ran what 21.8 she ran.
Just know that if that track is as fast as they say it is, I just want a 1.5. I just want a 1.5 behind Sherika going home in that 200 meters, and then they'll see something.
But she don't just have Sherika to worry about. She better go worry about Julian Alfred. Julian Alfred said in an interview after the race in London the other day that she doesn't like running the 200. And as a matter of fact, she told her coach before the race she didn't want to run the race. If somebody with an attitude like that went in there almost beat Gabby, what can I say?
Yeah. No, I don't think Gabby can beat Sherika. And as I said, I don't blame them for having Gabby as the favorite, because in truth and in fact, Gabby is the favorite going in. However, they don't know about MVP. They don't know about the Stephen Francis, Paul Francis. They don't know. And as I said before, Sherika to the 200 is like Sydney to the 4 hurdles. All right? And it's like Noah to the male 200 to some extent. 9 out of 10 times you expect these athletes to win the 200, regardless of what form they are in. And I love how they are hyping up Gabby. I love how they are giving Abby the praise, because she really is the favorite going in. She's the only one that has run a really fast time this year in the 200. Sherika hasn't run faster than what, 21.9 or 22.0?
22.29.
Or 22. See, that's even worse.
Yeah.
So again, based on that piece of evidence, Gabby has gone sub 22. I think Gabby ran a 22.7 or something like that. So
21, yeah, 21.7.
21.7. So Gabby is the favorite, and I have no problem with Gabby being the favorite. I just know that favorite stag is very heavy. It's the same thing with such girl in the 100. That favorite stag is very, very heavy. And winning when nobody expects you to win.
Right.
And winning when the entire world expects you to win. Two different things.
Yeah.
That's all I will say about sprints.
Yeah, I think we have come to the end of the show. Show nice. I want to say.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, man. We have the opening ceremony coming up tomorrow night. You know, so we have to depend on that. I thought about that. So I trust that everybody will be up and running. Listen, next week we have to make sure so we get on a leave and then something there, you know. Because we want the stream them a flood out. Seeing overpack. People if they're not come early, then can't get no space. Seeing.
By the way, Coach, before I leave, I have to congratulate you. I started watching you when you had about maybe, I think, 6,000 subscribers. I can't tell you what year that was, a couple years ago, 2.5 to 3. I don't remember. Maybe, you know, to see you almost at 35 now. I think by the end of the Olympics, you're going to be over 50 or more.
Yeah, man. Just go and spread the word, man. I appreciate that, man.
Definitely.
Never know so long you're about, man.
Yeah, man. But I never commented or nothing.
Oh, you just watch how go on.
Watching you. Yeah. But your channel has really grown. And good to see that, you know.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Fabian, any final thoughts?
Just to answer objectivity, because it's objectivity always have these questions that
Hold on, before you answer him. Hey, Kelly, Me can't stay upon this all night, you know. How we there when we are burn lamp? I want to kill it.
We are going to burn some lamp next week.
I want to kill it. We're ready for this anytime, man. But anyways, Fabian, go on.
Yeah, man. Objectivity. Has a very good point about my theory about winning when nobody expects you to win and winning when everybody expects you to win. And my answer to that objectivity, it comes down to their temperament. And based on what I have observed, it's based on what I have observed why I say that. And I lean a lot to the psychology of the sport. So I lean to the psychology of the sport a lot. And based on what I have observed, Kishian is well grounded. He's confident. Shakir is more off on the edge.
All right. So that's what's up. Can you post the track schedule on the comment? Yeah, man, I'm gonna post it, man. Man say yeah, flip flop. Fabian, if you answer the last one, I know. Pastor say yeah, flip flop, you know.
I'm flip flopping. No, the temperament that I have, that you, if you observe Kishian and Shakiri, if you watch sprint last year, I've said it before. When you see it in Shakira's eyes last year, she ran scared. Like she had nothing to lose. She was in lane 9. Everybody counted her out. She had nothing to lose. And that is why I say running. And we have seen her run when we expect her to win. And she don't perform well. Everybody was expecting her to qualify for the 200 in the US trials, and we all saw what happened. Understand what I'm saying? Kishian is not of that temperament. So it comes down to this. And it's just my personal observation why I think that will not affect Kishian. That is the same reason why I think Noah Lyles doing all of his antics will not affect Kishian at all. None of that will not phase Kishian at all. Because the reality is Kishian is always looking for ways to improve. He's very humble and he's grounded.
Man, a student sport.
He is grounded and he's very humble.
But when I say Fabian, me even go as further to talk about this new athlete thing. Experience is needed. Seen, but we have seen where new people have come on, they have won events before. World Championship, Olympics. So Kishian is not an anomaly. So I don't want the people to make it sound like is Kishian first. I go come first in our championship and I go win it.
And do well, yeah.
It happened before. So on those all off on the argument there. Because it is not experience that wins a title in track and field. It is speed. And the fastest person I win on the day. So what you do in a semis, what you do in a first round, no matter. And what you do in the final matters. So outside of Jamaica, 985.
And recently this year, 985 more than once.
Indeed,
and
2 times.
991.
And he run 991. Jogging. Anyways, we done the show. Yeah, STGC 10 up, man. It 10 up. It 10 up. It 10 up. It 10 up. Seeing? Yeah, man. The 10 post. It 10 upper Paris, the man. Everything live. Seeing?
big up
Hey, preacher. You need to forward for the channel in a preacher. You need to forward. Hey, preacher is a very good sports enthusiast in a Fabian. So preacher, may I invite you to come on.
Tell him to come.
Friday night. Well, we have show every night. So if whenever you're available, once you see the live, we're gonna drop the link. The link is gonna be posted, and you come share some of your views them.
A preacher say me not like such girl. After me get labeled say a such girl, me American. when we defend such a girl and say it's inevitable, she's going to be an Olympic champion, she's going to be a world champion one day, it's inevitable. And then beat we, see a Shakira channel. See him Noah Lyles, and say, oh, Noah Lyles has everything to break Bolt's record. He's going to get there.
And I'm used to oppose you.
And you always say, no, man, you know, ready for the record. And I say, yes, coach, I'm going to go broke. Noah Lyles go close. I see him. People don't beat me.
Yeah, man. That's it. Go all the time.
You see him Noah Lyles and Shakira, them beat me for now.
Big up on yourself, you know, people. Stay safe, you know. Remember, tomorrow come out for the opening ceremony. I'm expecting a great opening ceremony. So I expect you guys to be here so we can, you know, sip and talk and laugh. You see me? Until next time, people, stay safe, you know. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.